Hello and welcome to another 40K Studio League game here. This is where we play competitive 40K games. Now, my name's Nicholas. I'm not playing today. I've stolen JT's mic, but I'm here to introduce just because Tack last minute realized he was missing his Guilliman model, and he's run off into the studio to try to find it. So he's in the ether trying to find it, and he wasn't at the table. So we had to start at 12, so I was like, well, I'm here now. Wait, he found it? That's fantastic. We are playing game 8, and it is going to be a fantastic game of Custodes versus Ultramarines. They've already deployed here. They're ready to go. Movements across the table for me right here. We have Owen on Switcher. Hello. Hey, Owen. And lastly, we have JT McDowell on the
mic that you're about to get.
The mic that I'm going to get. Here, I'm going to go over here. Hey, look.
Movie magic?
Ooh, look at
here's where we don't have editing to kind of
I'm
make
stuck in, and I'm in Nick's shirt apparently. My shirt. Okay, let's go back to the table, shall we?
And see, this is what happens when you don't see a fully edited 40K in 40 minutes. This is all the other nonsense that goes on.
Nonsense is a good way to put it. So, with this game that we're playing today, we are rematching the end of the last season. So, in the final game of the last season, it was Custodes versus Ultramarines, playing the exact same list.
Close-ish, yeah.
Close-ish. Well,
we have some minor tweaks here and there because of points adjustments, but for the most part, identical.
Yeah, I had to lose an enhancement, and you got an extra sister.
I got an extra. Actually, I think I got 2 extra sisters, but
Okay.
you know, hey,
There you go.
sisters.
So that was the final game of the season. Last time was a fairly well-fought match, very close, and we thought, because we're both in the new season, why not start it off by doing this? Now, on that note, with this season, one of the particulars about this season is that you can only use a detachment once.
Yep.
Right? So you can change up your lists, but you can only use a detachment once.
Or you can play the same list, just can't be the same detachment.
Exactly. I'm burning Librarius Conclave.
I'm burning shield hosts.
So there is a bit of advantage for my side going. I'm playing one of the suboptimal, very fun, but suboptimal detachments. And with the latest Ultramarines release, there are now 2 Gladiuses that I can play.
Oh, Judge.
I'm using the rules as written. This should be a fun game. This should be. We've fought against each other with these lists before. Let's see what adjustments we need to make in our gameplay to render a different result. Right, JT? You ready?
Sure, as I'm still messing with my microphone, I apologize. Hey, Movin, what was it you were telling me about your army earlier?
Something, Custodes, something, run at them with everything.
Oh, yeah, that's it exactly. Run at them with everything. I completely forgot that.
Okay, so my Ultramarines list, I am playing the Librarius detachment. I've got only 2 Librarians in here because this particular detachment and this particular list was made to go Norn hunting.
It was.
And then somehow got past the Norns to make it to the final game. But now I still have my Norn fighting list versus Custodes. What this list doesn't really have is it doesn't really have scoring units. It has really killing units, doesn't really have the scoring units. So it'll be interesting to see what I'm capable of doing with what I have, which is my Warlord is Guilliman. Beside Guilliman here in my deployment is a repulsor full of Stern Guard veterans with a Librarian attached. I've got a Whirlwind, which has actually removed itself from a lot of my current lists. I've got an Invader ATV, that is my point scoring unit. I've got a Gladiator Lancer, and over yonder, I do have a squad of infiltrators. In reserves, which I have a lot of because you're allowed to put in half, I've got suppressors in Deep Strike. I've got a squad of Inceptors in Deep Strike. And then in Strat Reserve, I've got a full squad of Stern Guard vets at the 10 with a Librarian with the Fusillade enhancement. And I've got a full squad of Eradicators.
That's a lot. I have 9 bodies in reserve, because let's start with reserves on my side. I've got a 5-sister strong unit of prosecutors, and I've got 4 Alaris custodians, 3 regular custodians, and a captain. And on the actual table, I got 2 Virtus Praetors, I've got 2 tanks with blaze cannons, we've got good old Tank Norris and then Tanky Chan to back him up. We've got Draxus and a unit of Custodian Guard. I've got Alexander the Great with the Wardens here. Some Vigilators in the back to help screen things out a little bit. Witch Seekers that are either going to hide or run forward, depending on if I go first. And then another Blade Champion, Liz, with the Auric Mantle and 5 Custodian Guard, right in the middle, ready to go charging something.
Nice. So somebody in chat asked, and they were asking chat, but I think we should answer this as well. Why would the Custodes be fighting the Ultramarines today? And I think
Wrong answers only, though.
it's wrong answers only. Well, I have a good answer.
Here's a good answer.
I think Guilliman wants to use his Ultramarines to reclaim Ultramar and the 500 worlds. And the Custodes are like, nay, there are more important things for you to do for the Imperium.
Ultramar doesn't matter. Go somewhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we are coming to blows.
Yeah, it checks out. We're just here to clean up the riffraff.
And we are, the riffraff would like their galaxy back. Or their sector back.
I was gonna say, you don't own the galaxy, the Emperor does.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But we want Ultramar, we want to return Ultramar to its glory for the
Ultramar
Emperor.
can wait. We need Imperium Secundus figured out first.
The Imperium is doomed.
Vigilus?
It's
Secundus?
Secundus.
Vigilus? Nihilus?
Nihilus.
This is the heresy that Guilliman did.
Yeah. Heresy.
Heresy, heretic.
It's secret heresy.
Nick calling for heresy in the background feels heretical.
JT's
Weird.
talking to us. Does that mean JT's ready?
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah. No, you guys got this. You don't need me. I'm just barely even a pretty face. This is going to be a fun game, actually. I'm really excited for this one, folks. I hope you are too. I want to make mention that merch.playontabletop.com, that's Level Up Merchandising. That's who's sponsoring this episode. That's where you can go get your cool stuff. Code HOTPOT. HotPot is 10% off through the rest, I believe, this weekend. It's your last opportunity to take advantage of the Michael's Gone Crazy sale, which wasn't a real far trip, as far as I understand. It was like just sort of a hop, skip, not even a jump. It was a slight saunter into insanity. You know, Necron players, what do you do about them? That being said, HotPot is 10% off. There's also some free shipping options available depending on what you order. If you order at least 3 items, go to the website, check it out, and all the details on the shipping is there. However, I believe it's up to $40 on free shipping. So check it out. HotPot is your code to save 10% off and get some cool stuff over at merch.playontabletop.com. This is linchpin on a search and destroy. So both armies can deploy very closely to each other if they want to, but they really haven't. There's a big dead spot in the middle of no man's land. Linchpin, of course, they have to hold their home objective in order to make the no man's land objectives go from being worth 3 points to worth 5 points. So stickying objectives, or the old objective security, as we used to call it, is going to be really important in this one. I think Mubin has it available as a stratagem. Tak, if he's got intercessors in his list, they can do it for free. Just control at the end of a command phase. It's going to be a really tight match. Last time, it was down to the wire and Mubin almost took it. Almost took it from Tak. It was literally like a card draw on the last turn, if I remember right. So will this be different? Who's going to go first, I think, is the biggest question. I think the guys at the table are ready to rock and roll. We're going to see a roll to go off here, but I'm going to put up a poll in a minute to see who you guys think is going to win. But I believe the only real reason why the Custodes would fight the Blueberries, that is the Ultramarines, the only canonical reason, wrong answer only, is because some Custodes said something about a brain and Guilliman took it the wrong way. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Gentlemen, you ready to roll?
Yep.
Do you remember who actually went first in our last? It was you went
I
first.
don't remember who went first,
you went
but I
first,
want you to go first.
So I would like the repeat of last game, which is me going second.
No.
Yes. Oh no.
Ha!
All right. Good
Good
luck.
luck, Tak. Now come out into the open and let me murder you.
JT, I have to go first. I don't know what to do. Would you like to scout
I
move?
would say draw your secondaries,
I
do your
would-
scout moves, and then, get some command points. That's
I
what
have a simple scout move, and I had this pre-measured so that if I go back to 6 inches, hey, look, they're hiding now. Witch Seekers, run away.
Rush Seekers, run away. All right. So we each gain a command point at 1 each.
Right. I even gave you the blue one.
Thank you. Secondaries are Call the Horde. I'm gonna
Can't do that. Get rid of it.
Actually, here, you should probably cut my deck. All right. Is that your cut?
Yeah. Here, fine. We'll do it. We'll do it the way that triggers everybody. Tap.
I mean, that's more of a trust tap, right?
Yeah.
You're not cheating, right? Is what you're saying. No prisoners?
Sure.
All right, okay. And secure no man's. Oh.
doable.
That is doable.
Unless you can't do it on turn 1.
No, you can do it at turn 1.
Yeah, there you go.
All
See?
right. So, but it does get one of my assets killed.
It's just 1. It's an ATV.
It's an ATV. That's what it's there for. No prisoners. Secure no man's land. Points are points.
Points are points indeed.
All right. So then I need to choose a Oath of the Moment target, and then Guilliman's abilities. So, with my Oath of the Moment target, I will put Oath of the Moment number 1. It's going to go on the 4-person. Which secrets?
Vigilators?
No, Vigilators.
Vigilators.
So that is Oath of the Moment number 1. Oath of the Moment number 2 will be Alexander's unit, because I'm going to assume, and I'm going to make it risky for them to come out to play.
It's fair.
Because I think you can make a pretty big advance to be able to...
I wouldn't be able to make it.
Oh, no?
Even you're 27 away because you're not right up against the wall.
Yeah, I didn't want to be right up against the wall.
Which is why it's okay. You're safe from turn 1.
Okay. All right.
But I could still stage and then come running at you afterwards.
You could. Yes, absolutely. Also, another problem about going with number 1 with as many reserves as I have is I wanted a rapid ingress step, not a I need to dictate the drop step. Ugh.
Do you have to pick one of your disciplines now too, Tech?
So Guilliman is going to choose his free 1 command point and his
Double oath.
double oath.
Because you double oath.
Because I double oath, yeah.
Which I think we've got another token that I'll find and put on there. You continue doing your things.
Okay. So go into the battle shock step. There is no battle shock to take.
Hooray!
Go into the scoring step. We are turn 1. There is no scoring to do. So we go straight into...
Don't you have so Conclave? Don't you have to choose something for your Conclave?
Yeah, Librarian thing is.
Sorry, that's at the beginning of the battle round.
Is that what it is?
Yes. So I apologize. Thank you very much, JT. I will go into Pyromancy. And I will be in Pyromancy until I say otherwise.
Fair enough. Because you're right. I also forgot. Start of the battle round. Shield host. I get to pick whether I want critical hits on 5s or extra AP. Hit 5s.
Yeah.
That's what I always do.
Yeah.
It served me well.
It has served you very well. I'm fast realizing I'm not a very great Warhammer player anymore because I barely ever get to play. I have become the paper signing guy.
Oh yeah, second. Oh no, you did secondaries already.
Sorry, JT.
You've done all the
I didn't mean
things.
to make you spit your coffee.
Well, you said you're the paper signing guy. I'm like, and you're playing Ultramarines. It's so on brand. The
Yes,
guy
so.
with the
It is on
spreadsheets.
brand.
Spreadsheets for the win. All right. We go
Movement
into the
phase?
movement phase. So in the movement phase, I am going to advance an ATV. They're going an extra 2 for 14, but I can just skirt right on through.
Zoom.
Unfortunately, it doesn't get me much cover or anything. I'm right out in the open, but that does force you to come out and play.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. That is it for movement, I think, because I don't really
he's
need
towing.
to. He's towing onto it. I don't want to get my. Actually, no, because
You pop out. I'm shooting you from here.
Yep, you are. Is that all that I'm gonna do? Because my Lancer can go here and have a beat on there as a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Guilliman can't be shot from over there. So I'll just stage Guilliman a little bit. Just go over there. So he's my big counterattack. And that's it for movement.
Awesome.
We go into the shooting phase. And in the shooting phase, I've only got 1 shot to take, and that's the Whirlwind. And I'm shooting into your Vigilators.
Okay. I got nothing to protect them.
I'm hoping that if I'm able to wipe the squad, which is unlikely, then
It makes things a lot riskier over here.
it does, and I also at least score something for no prisoners.
This is true.
So how many shots do I get with the Whirlwind? Ooh, full.
Ooh. I don't like that.
I haven't used a Whirlwind in a while. D6 plus 3, right?
That's what I thought it was.
That is what it is.
Okay.
So I get 9 tries at this.
Uh-oh. And no blast for you.
No blast, no. I thought about going to the bigger squad, but since I really, really need the kill.
Fours, because you're -1 to hit indirect.
Wow. What the heck?
I think I'm in danger.
And then re-rolling because of Oath of Moment.
Okay, you dropped 1.
Yeah. That's weird.
Now will you kindly roll all the ones here?
Woundy on 2s. That's
That's
all.
not a lot of one.
Nope, sorry, that's 8 at AP,
One.
effective 1.
4s. That is still 5 failed saves. That is Witchseeker's Gown. Or no, sorry, Vigilator's gone.
Vigilator's gone.
Goodbye, Vigilators.
And then
You
the
vigilated.
moment now passes to the Custodes that I would love to have come out in the open.
And that's why I have 2 units.
Okay. No charges to make.
Boo. Charging ATV, come on.
How? I'm not playing Assault Doctor, and I'm not playing
know you're
Gladius. All right. So we get to go into scoring.
Yay.
I have secured No Man's Land for 5 points because I'm on 2 in No Man's Land. And I killed 1 unit for 2 points for no prisoners.
Yay, points.
But at least then those are out of the way.
Yep.
So I will be at 7 points on secondary. Right, JT?
I think so. He secures 4 or 5 for 2.
5 for secure.
Beautiful.
That's why it's worth the risk.
That's really good. Yeah, because the nice part is being able to infiltrate onto an objective. That's a pretty fast first turn. Nobody spent a command point. Tack wiped a squad. Didn't see the Vigilators going down. But what a smart use of Oath of Moment. For those of you at home, the guy who says he's not really a good Marine player anymore just did a classic move. Picked an Oath of Moment target that he could probably kill, and because he got it, now he's Oath of Moment a target that Mubin doesn't want to move out. Because Overwatch with full rerolls is still pretty dang good. That +1 to wound is absolutely no joke. This should be an interesting turn depending on what Mubin draws, because as it sits right now, and you can see, like, Mubin is still really much in his deployment zone. And then at the top of the map, all Tack has got out is the ATV, and he's got is it the Scouts on the bottom right?
Infiltrators.
Infiltrators in the bottom right. So they put their little 12-inch bubble of you can't show up here simply because they have the infiltrate rule. So that limits Mubin somewhat, and there's really no way for him to reach out and touch him. Could be an interesting turn 1 for Mubin. I wonder if it'll be a draw by the end of this, or if we're going to see some command point recycling. I think Mubin's drawn his secondaries. He's measuring his movement. So we're going to throw you guys back to the table. What do you got, Moves?
All right, so far I've got Cleanse and Overwhelming Force. Overwhelming Force, I've got a nice little target that I could murder horribly, which I probably will try to do, but I also need to cleanse things. And I don't know how well that's going to work.
Why would you kill an Invader ATV? What's it done to you? Nothing yet.
Yeah, that's the point. Nothing yet. Okay, so I've got decisions to make. That's okay. Got 2 command points.
Oh, I have 2 as well.
Yeah. Don't have any other command phase things to do other than doing Draxus' ability. So we're going to see if I get that lone op 18, and dice says, yes I do. All right. I'm going to use a nice little King Coliseum token to make sure that I know I have my buff going. And now we move.
How you move?
No, sorry. In a command phase, I'm going to spend 1 command point. We're going to toss Cleanse.
Oh, so you're going to do new orders?
And I'm going to new orders for something else. Storm hostile objective.
Well, I own that one. Oh, yes, please. Come out into the open.
Now, if it says I can redraw it, can I still redraw it?
Yep.
Sweet. No, I don't want it. Dang it.
Established locus?
Established locus.
Come to the... Like, everything is asking you to come to the middle. Just do the thing that the cards are telling you to do.
No. Because, no, I swapped. I kept Overwhelming Force. So I've got Established Locus and Overwhelming Force.
Established locus at least is a solid amount of points for you. You can kill the
It
AT.
is some point. Yeah, sorry, Overwhelming Force.
Yes.
Okay.
So while you move, somebody had a question, why Ultramar for attack? At first, it was because I'm a sucker for marketing, because I was in marketing myself. And I just love the poster boys. I love the blue. I really was inspired to paint up Ultramarines. And so it ended up being a paint project at first. And then since then, I've started to fall in love with the characters and the lore of the Ultramarines. Yeah, so I think that's a great thing about what this hobby is this hobby can have any number of starting points. You might come into it through the books. You might come into it through passing by a Warhammer store and seeing the pretty models. You might come across it by seeing us play games. But there's so many ways to get into the hobby, and then so many ways to then take your hobby love and then kind of expand it, which is what happened with Ultramarines. What are you thinking?
Just figuring out movements here, because we need to do moving things. I will advance this unit of Custodian Guard.
Into the open?
Necessarily into the open.
Oh, you don't want that objective?
Yep.
Objectives are
Still-
points. I'm just letting you know.
I
Objectives are points.
know objectives are points, but I also don't want to just stick my neck out and die horribly. I don't think I want to take that 9 because most of my unit will just be out in the open. You have plenty of reserves that can show up and murder that unit horribly before they can come out and touch things.
We are playing a war game.
I know, but they want to do the killing, not the dying. So they're going to actually shuffle around a little bit. Not much, but
So you rolled in advance and decide to shuffle.
yep, we're just going to shuffle.
Got it.
The Witch Seekers are also going to advance. They're not doing very good advancing.
Zone me out there.
Trying to zone you out here.
So be careful about your zoning out because this is not in your deployment zone.
Nope.
So I can land a shooting squad here.
That is very true.
So just
We're going to send... whoop, whoop.
yeah, I can't see you now.
Yep.
Okay.
But you still have a 6-inch little pocket, or you have 6-inch deep strike
I
shenanigans.
do with the Inceptors, yes.
Bikes.
That's where you're going with your bikes.
Bikes don't need to go aggressive yet.
Okay.
I don't have any targets to go hit.
Invader ATV.
Sure. Let me just
You're
go-
leaving it on Draxus? On her
Yeah.
own.
Yeah, she's got this. Well, she's got a Custodian Guard behind her that can help her out too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She's got this.
Okay.
She's got this. I believe in Draxus. I believe in Draxus.
And Draxus believes in you, Mubin.
Does she though? Does she?
There was one of the first comments in chat was boring. I'm assuming matchup players, whatever it was, but like if we both stay in just our own deployment zones, this is going to be a pretty boring match.
It just might. It
But that being
just
said,
might.
I completely agree. The Ultramarines shoot incredibly well.
Yeah.
I have so much in reserve that it is absolutely correct for Mubin to be very careful and stingy with his movement and staying in cover. Because if he doesn't, I have the tools to take it apart.
I think I'm just going to stick with that. I'm not going to move anything else because sending the Wardens to the center is not a terrible idea. But with the sheer amount of shooting that you can put into them, they will die horribly, regardless of a 4-up feel no pain and a 2-up 4-up. The Custodian Guard going out in the middle, again, same thing. If I rolled a higher advance, I would have definitely tried to pocket them right here.
Yes.
But they did not roll high enough. So
Right.
again, also a death sentence.
Yes.
Either my tanks popping out, death sentences for them. And I would like to shoot my tanks with your tanks with my tanks before my tanks get shot with your tanks.
That is one of the. You are going to force me to start to play aggressive because I need board control.
Yep.
And by doing that, you get to counterattack. So I agree. That's
So
good.
we are just going to stick with that. Going into the shooting, I'm going to spend 1 command point on Draxus' unit for Archaeotech munitions.
Okay.
This is mostly for Draxus herself. Because she's a Custodian Guard now. Great. And all her shots are obviously going into the Invader ATV. And let's start with Psychic Tempest.
So is there AP?
No and no. It's AP 0 on both.
Okay.
One profile is 602 with sustained hits 2,
Okay.
and the other one is 402 with devastating wounds built in.
Okay. And then your Custodian Guard has the spear
Yep, which is a 412.
or 1-2.
Yeah, but it's only 2 shots. Only one of them can see you.
So it's whether or not I armor of contempt because you only have one unit that can shoot me, right?
Yep.
Sure. Guilliman, I'm within 12, will use his ability to give my ATV armor contempt.
So only against the one spear. Got it.
I mean, you only have Draxus and the spear to shoot at me.
Fine. We'll start with the spear then.
Okay.
Both hit.
Yep.
Looking for toughness.
Toughness 5.
So looking for 5s. Nothing. Rerolling everything though because I'm on an objective that I control. Oops.
the
Neither of them went into the box. 1. AP nothing effectively.
If even nothing, so 3 up. I'm okay.
Very good. We're going to do 6 attacks from Draxus and her sustained hits profile.
Ooh.
Nope, she hits on 3s. That is not good. They get 4.
Right, because your sustain hits 2.
Yep. Wounding on 3s though. And we're re-rolling. 3 saves, EP0, 2 damage each.
Okay. 3 ups. I feel 1 so far.
Okay.
I feel 2.
2, nice.
So
4 damage.
Okay. He's down to 4 wounds left on ATV, I believe.
All right.
They're a
let's finish it
ridiculous
here.
amount of wounds.
Venomous, thanks so much for the gifted memberships.
These are looking for 5s, but really I want 6s. There's 1 so far. Give me 1 more. He has 4 wounds left, right?
Correct.
And that's why I trusted in Draxus. That's just devastating wounds, 4 damage.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
ATV, goodbye. Which is actually pretty big because that's another 5 points as well off my list.
Yep. Okay. Shooting.
That was actually fairly successful.
That was fairly successful. The main reason I also did that is because I managed to get her ability off, which means they have Lone Op 18. So you're going to get really close to be able to shoot them right now. And if you do, well, okay. So with that, we're going to go to the end of my turn. I'm going to toss Established Locus for a command point. And I will get 3 points for Overwhelming Force.
You will. I was hoping that the ATV would have lived through that.
Actually,
I'm
I'm
glad
surprised
you
the ATV didn't live through it, to be honest. You did not spend your command points, though, did you, Tack?
I did not spend my command points.
You're in a pretty good spot here. That is a 7-3, I believe, at the end of turn 1.
It is.
That was actually not an unsurprising turn, to be perfectly honest. We'll take a look at the overhead really quick here, folks. Neither player, as you can see, have really ventured out of their deployment zone. And as Tack explained, there's a reason. This is a lot of guns, and then over on the side, there's a lot in transports and reserves. There's a lot of shooting still to come. So it's going to be really, really difficult for Movement to just walk into his guns. Conversely, if he's out in front, Tack also, or if Movement's out, or rather if Tack's out in front, Movement can charge him, and the Custodes will rip the Ultramarines to pieces. So it's a really cagey turn 1, a really patient turn 1, advantage Tack, 2 command points, and 4 secondary points more. And in this case, because Movement killed the ATV, Tack is only going to get 3 points for holding his home, and then 5 because this objective is worth 3 plus 2. So he's only going to get 8 points on his primary this turn. That's big, and that's going to make a humongous difference as this game goes on, because Movement doesn't have a lot of stuff in position, but it is turn 2. That means rapid ingress is a possibility, so Movement could drop onto objectives to score points on his turn. I don't think this is going to be a big scoring game overall as far as a landslide. I think we're going to see an 8-point victory difference. That's my prediction. And the poll said that Tack is a winner by 60-40. So there's a 60% split think the Ultramarines are going to take this. Want to remind everybody, merch.playontabletop.com. Level Up Merchandising is who's sponsoring this episode. Code HOTPOT, 10% off of your order now and through the weekend. Your last opportunity to do so. Don't worry about Nick. He's just wandering around. It'll be just fine. Tack, have you drawn your secondaries? Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
Excellent.
So for my secondaries, I've drawn Cleanse, and I've drawn Defend Stronghold. I've drawn things that do not motivate me to come out of my castle.
Nope.
But you don't win games by not... move in. Your caginess is going to be the end of me. So you can't walk onto the objectives. But I can deep strike onto objectives. Okay, so I have Defend, Stronghold, and Cleanse, and we go into the... Sting and Pyromancy, because that's what I said.
Oath and extra.
Command point.
Stratagem.
So what I've done is I've oathed the Witch Seekers first, and then I've oathed the Bikes second.
Yep.
Because they go zoom zoom, and I'm assuming if you want to start to get objectives, you're going to need it.
Boop. I was muted.
Oh. Then, Cleanse is worth 5 if I cleanse 2.
That's correct.
You don't have much of an Overwatch threat.
Nope.
Okay. So, man, I'm just sending my Ultramarines out to die.
Yes.
Ugh.
Exactly what you should do.
So we go into the Battleshock step. In the Battleshock step, because I've done all my command phase stuff. Yes, 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 yes. No Bashock to take. We go into the scoring step. I do hold my home for 3. Because I do have my home, I do get an additional 2 for linchpin on any objective. So I will score 5 on that far one, giving me a total of 8 on primary to my 7 on secondaries at this juncture. And hopefully what I can do here is just make it really hard for you to catch. So you have advance and charge available in your pocket with this unit here.
This one and that one.
And this one. So putting Stern Guard here would be very dangerous.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Putting them here, we'll get shots from the tank, but pretty much only the tank.
Yeah, but it's also not an anti-infantry tank.
Yeah,
so...
exactly. So I think I'm okay with that. So we go into the moon phase, and in the moon phase, again, you're not giving me a lot of options here. I'm very safe where I was. Even if you'd moved up a little bit, that may have possibly made a... I'm surprised you didn't stage into that pocket.
The issue is if I go here, without...
Stern Guard.
Stern Guard show up here, Stern Guard show up there.
Yeah.
And without the extra advance here, it would have been really easy for you to deep strike in and just rip them to shreds.
Right. Okay. So that.
And going for the center, again, same thing. It's just so many options for you to shoot them with that they would still, despite how tanky wardens can be, would probably still die horribly.
Right. So good call. So what I've done is I've just moved my war one just a little bit, just so that I have enough room to get my Stern Guard out in the back here. So then I'm going to get my Stern Guard out, not that squad. And because of their 32 mil bases, they are able to go 2 deep, except for the Librarian.
That's one thing I still enjoy about the Thousand Suns is all our wizards are still on 32s.
Are they?
Yeah. There was a weird moment in time after we got our codex where they upped the standard sorcerer size to a 40 mil base based on the standard chaos sorcerer kit.
Right.
And then they realized no one really uses that for Thousand Suns because we have all the extra exalted kits. So they're just like, okay, you're back to 32s now.
Okay, so they've disembarked.
Yep.
And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to advance them. And I'm just going to advance them into
in that pocket.
Into this pocket so that you can't shoot me. And from what I can tell,
That's a very long charge for me to get there.
yeah. And if you get there, there's a Guilliman to counterattack you.
Yep.
So, so here's my advance roll. So the back one can get into that pocket there, which is
You
perfect.
can fill that building nicely.
Yeah, here we go. Just gonna move that for a second.
Had a couple of people asking this question. No, we are not doing any Black Friday deals on subscriptions to the channel.
I don't know if we can. Are we able to?
I don't think we can.
Because if we
Like, that's
can,
the issue.
we should have done something like that. Lancer doesn't need to come out to play. They can cleanse over there. That's fine.
Yeah, they're already holding that nice and safe.
It's whether or not I can get Stern Guard into this position here to really make you not want to come play in the middle. This already makes it so that you really don't want to come play in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So do I leave my Stern Guard off for another turn? I think I do. I don't need my Eradicators. They can't really get anywhere to get at your tanks.
Not really.
No, they'd be on the like I
Yeah,
get a few
you'd have to
onto
get 'em
that
on the-
point, but I'd only get 2 shots maybe.
Not worth a tank. Not
No.
worth it into a tank with an invul.
No. So what we're going to do is that's it for movement. We're being very cagey here, but I'm going to risk something.
Ooh.
So is there anywhere I can land to be safe from shooting and force you to come play? We just lost battery on the side cam.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, what this move does is they're hidden. You will need to do a lot of work to be able to come and shoot them and see them.
Yep.
If you need to do the work by taking them off, by charging them, I've got a counterattack here.
You absolutely do.
So that's why that deep strike into the middle there. I should be 9 away from you, but can you double check for me, if you don't mind?
Oh yeah, you're more than 9 away.
All right, perfect.
You could be right up against the wall for 9,
Okay.
which you don't. Obviously.
Sorry, everybody. I don't think we have promised them violence. because this is a very like.
We promised him a rematch, not violence.
That's true. We go into the shooting phase. I'm done my movement.
End of movement.
Oh, you have rapid ingress.
I absolutely do. So I am going to spend no command points, and Levi and his friends are going to deep strike in onto that objective in the back.
That is a good call.
They should be able to drop in there, hide nice and safe, touch that objective.
Do you want to be? I don't have any like kind of threats. So
That's okay.
Do you want to be right up against the wall?
Yeah, up against the walls, just fine. He'd probably still be able to get seen from that side. So just, oh no, they're all the way into the corner. Yeah, that's fine right there.
I can put them in a.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like that's fine right
And
there.
then also what that does is it zones me out this way.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So then, now we go into the shooting step.
Yep.
In the shooting step, I am going to cleanse on the center objective. I'm going to cleanse on that objective over there. JT, I'm really sorry. Are you falling asleep there?
No, I'm good. I'm just gobsmacked at the sheer lack of models in the middle of the board. But it makes sense. Like, I wouldn't want to poke my head out and get shot by 20 Stern Guard either, man.
Yep.
Right?
I've cleansed. I'm going to score 5 points because that's it.
Yep.
5 points on cleanse, and I've got defense stronghold ongoing.
I didn't want to shoot the whirlwind back here.
Oh, sorry. Right. Never mind. Right.
Yep.
All right, whirlwind.
Some violence.
Some violence. Whirlwind shooting at your witch seekers.
Yeah, because they were target number 1.
So slowing down, but that is a blast.
6, that's 7 shots.
Yeah. Hitting on 4s. Whee! Ooh, look at that. He slowed down.
Okay, I like this. This is more what I'm used to.
That was a 5 or a 4. I don't remember what that was. That one.
It was a hit. Yeah, I know it was a hit.
Rerolling because of the moment. Pretty good. A 5? 5's all I need, right?
Yep. Roll a bunch of 1s.
I rolled a bunch of 1s for you.
Hey, you got a couple 1s.
I did. 3 saves.
Looking for 4s. Make 1 fail 2, so 2 of them will go curse splat.
And I need you to take a battle shock test.
I don't want to.
But that's my rule.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Okay. Wow. Wow. All right. You could have just said no. All right. So cleanse. Now we're actually going to go into scoring step.
Yes.
I will score 5 points on my secondary. I have defense stronghold ongoing, and yeah. So that should take me up to 12 on secondaries, 8 on primary, 20 points.
Okay.
15?
Well, not a lot happening yet. That's going to be the key. Like we've talked about in chat a little bit, 20 Stern Guard are no joke, especially with Librarian in Pyromancy flinging grenades from a distance that is kind of patently ridiculous, to be honest. That said, it's still not that far away. Movement is presently sitting on 2 objectives. He's going to score 8 primary, so there's no way TAC can stop that. That's going to put movement up to 11 points. So it'll be 20 to 11. It'll still be a 9-point deficit. However, depending on what movement draws for secondaries, depending on what happens, he may be forced to push out. And if he is, then TAC's going to counterpunch him. If he's not and can sit back and keep this game within that 7 or 8 points, I think he really has the option to win it on the bottom of 4 or 5. Scoring at the bottom of the turn is huge in this game. So the fact that Movement has that and he's kind of playing for it, waiting on the card draw, it's going to come down to it. I think Movement's drawn his secondaries. I saw some cheering from one of the players. No spoilers. You'll find out in a second that it might have been in their favor. So it's going to depend on what he draws and how it goes. So really, it's anybody's game at this point. It's only 9 points. Let's see what he's drawn for secondaries. Movement, what do you got?
I managed to draw Bring It Down and Sabotage. Thank you. I've got Bring It Down and Sabotage for my secondaries. I've also rolled for Draxus's ability, which she failed, and I took 2 mortal wounds on a Custodian Guard. Not good, because that means her unit does not have Lone Op anymore.
And this is why, with secondaries like Bring It Down, you don't just willy-nilly go out to get position if it doesn't serve a purpose. And luckily,
exactly,
it worked out in my favor by not putting my tanks out, because now Bring It Down is extremely difficult for you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I've got things to do and decide. I do not have battle shocks to take.
I
am
have
at
4 command points. You're
I'm at 3. And I do score 8 on primary. Huzzah! Give me myself the points.
What is my opinion on Librarian and Terminator armor? I've got a couple for the Ultramarines. I think sustain hits is nice. It's just you have to be very sure what your Terminators are targeting and attacking. Because their Storm Bolters aren't fantastic and their Power Fists have a very particular target. So sustain hits is nice. I would have loved lethal with Terminators though.
Ooh, can you imagine lethal and sustained? Ooh.
Oh.
I'd be so
Movement's gonna
happy.
just do this on its own.
Yep. So let's try moving things again.
I'll chat with you, Moobin.
Yay, JT!
It's really interesting. Now that Tax left the room, quick, what's the secret surprise?
There's a secret surprise. Oh my god.
Sabotage is a bit of a rough draw, but I think you can safely do that at the
Sabotage, I've
top.
actually got a pretty good target for that with the Terminators that just dropped in.
Yeah, I agree.
The Custodians need to start
Oh,
moving
quick,
out.
stop sharing secrets. Tax back.
Oh no, he's back.
I think you're right. I think that's possible. The hard one is going to be bring it down because he's hidden everything.
Yeah,
It's
I can't
again-
really get to his vehicles.
Yeah, that's going to be tough, but we'll see what happens.
Draxus and her friends actually need to hide.
That's kind of the hard part about me playing games. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be in as many games as possible because playing on tabletop has grown to the size where there's a lot of administration. Yeah, there's a lot of things I
Still
need
leave you a pocket there if I run away, and I don't like giving you pockets right
Oh,
now.
please give me the pocket.
I do not want to give you pockets. I also need to deal with them. Otherwise, they're just going to go around and cause problems.
They're really a scoring unit. Their auto guns,
I know.
autocannons aren't really anything.
I think we're going to come out and play.
Yeah.
Do
I'm more than 1 inch away
here?
from that particular wall.
Yeah. I think I am going to go for the advance on them as well.
There you go. You do whatever you
6
want.
whole inches. So the back of his base won't quite get there. We're going to keep him on the other side of the
Yeah,
wall. here.
100%.
I still need to protect my home objective, so sending everyone out is bad.
Send one.
Go-
You can send one tank out, can't you?
Doesn't really get, because I would have to send both tanks out. And the thing is, if I send one here, yes, I would have redundancies to fire at one of your tanks if you decide to shoot, but I most likely lose a tank.
And I still bring it down in my pocket.
Yep.
Or bring it down somewhere in that deck.
So
Very
I'm okay with this
precise
design.
violence is what we're doing here. Very precise.
Calculated violence.
Yeah.
Calculated. What I could always do.
Any turn 1 uppy downy is fantastic.
Yep.
If you can get access to uppy downy, then it's such a great tech piece to play around. I do know that the AdMech are doing wonderful right now. I don't actually own Skitarii. I don't have a lot of Skitarii in my AdMech, unfortunately, so I can't play any of the lists that have done really well. I also like to manufacture my own lists. I'm going to try really hard to get AdMech onto the paint table, get new AdMech lists onto the channel, but it's not right now.
I am going to bring reserves in with the sisters.
Okay,
And
zone me out.
what I want to actually try and do is I want to zone you out from trying to able to attack this unit of Custodian Guard.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, just put them here because like they've zoned out this way.
Yep.
So
And if you're bringing in a 6-inch deep strike with Inceptors, that's okay if you want to throw that into either of those two units.
exactly.
That's a Gladiator Valiant you've got up the top there, isn't it, Tac?
No, it's a Lancer.
No, it's a Lancer.
Gladiator Lancer. So there's an answer for you whether Tau or Tac would bring a Vindicator over a Gladiator. I think the Gladiator's better. He could
do
put a
you wanna just
Vindicator in
string out
here.
as much as
I think it's a
possible, or
range
what do you
issue
do?
personally, but I think the Gladiator, higher wounds, longer range, probably a better choice. Tac, would you agree?
GT, I wasn't listening to you. What? Vindicator versus. I like the Gladiator.
I think range.
And
of
I
trumps.
like its special rule, right? The rerolling on the chassis is incredibly good. Nick's looking at me. Oh yeah.
Oh, drinks.
Moving is the mango.
Mango?
Hooray.
Who's lychee?
I'm allergic. Bitchy.
Mango drink. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
No, but it's what
I'm okay with it.
Cold brew?
the cold brew is also mine because I'm gonna need caffeine.
Mango
to-
drink.
I'm
Purple- I
sorry.
like
This is
purple
like
drink.
very professional.
Did we
in
get
terms of,
purple drink or did we get my favorite, the Cafe Americano?
You got an Americano. I got you both
Oh,
Americanos.
wonderful.
So they're exactly the same.
I love Americanos.
Because you wanted a black coffee, he wanted an Americano, and if they don't label it, we weren't going to be able to tell.
Pretty
So I
much,
just
yeah.
got you the same thing.
I like my coffee like I like my Death Stars, extremely large and on the dark side.
So, going into the shooting phase, because that's the end of movement, do you want to...
Rapid
Rapid
ingress.
ingress.
I do. So where do I rapid ingress? You've blocked me out here. That is a great play.
Yeah.
So now I wonder if I go for a pincer move with my Stern Guard vets. Which I think I do go for a pincer move with my Stern Guard vets. Your tank can't move in a way where it can fully get out.
Into here? Not quite.
Right? So it won't be able to get past that.
No, I need
Line
2
of sight
turns
block.
to get past that wall.
Chris Rodriguez, thank you for the support on Mitchell Tycho painting series. We
just
never
move
say
mine?
never,
Grab those.
so we never know, but it could be possible.
Oh, I got 3 command points.
There you go.
You advance, but you have advance and shoot.
I
buttons.
do have advance and charge and shoot.
So what I want to do is I'm going to place them in a way where you can't see them, but they're staged in a way, as soon as you pop into that ruin, this is one whole piece,
Yep.
I will be able to shoot you. And I might be able to shoot you.
Now keep in mind with the charge, depending on what the roll is, I can bounce here and then bounce backwards,
You could.
Yeah. which is an option.
But then I can move forward and just shoot them.
This is also true.
So this gives me options. Because if I'm not, I need to get into position to play.
Rough go, Nathan, but thank you for the support. Don't worry. I'm sure they had good sandwiches. Hey, folks, 1 to 3, 69% of the poll thinks 1 to 3 deadly demises. I had
Nice.
to end the poll because it was at the perfect number.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, 4 plus 21%.
Yeah.
So you should not be able to see them from them, right? Or can you?
There's the laser right there.
You actually, you totally can't see them. Yeah. So I'm gonna need to push way back.
Yep.
There you go.
At least they can't charge you now. But don't forget to go from the back as well. Woo.
Heavy vulture's always in the back.
Good.
You've put them in a really good spot.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi, Nick.
Hi.
Very
interesting game.
Not really.
Nothing's happened.
Nothing's happened. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about interesting.
Yeah. We're gonna get to interesting. I promise.
Question mark?
There you go.
Cool. So, and with that done, we're gonna go into the shooting phase. And you didn't leave any stern guard for me to shoot, which makes me sad. I was really hoping to shoot some stern guard.
I mean, I might have been giving you one if you gave me here.
No. So with that, Terminators are going to sabotage,
Yes.
and then the Wardens are just going to go for a charge.
Okay.
So with that, we are going to go into the charge phase because I don't really have any shooting. I might have a couple incidental shots with sisters,
All right,
but
they have bolters.
yeah, but I'm not going to waste time with that.
You've got one shot.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste time with
Okay.
that.
All right. All right.
Alexander's going to go into the charge phase. We're going to pop his once per battle ability to advance and charge, and we're going to charge some suppressors. That's what they're called. Boom! At the
That's a
10-inch charge. Look at that.
So that means you're able to hit me from the other side and stay outside of being hit by them.
Now, the thing is, with the charge roll, though, and the space that you've given me, I do have to base with everybody.
Oh, so you do have to go in there.
Now, can I actually pull?
You can go all the way around.
Yeah, you can go all the way around.
Yeah.
So
It's just that
should be able to.
Alexander won't be
Nope,
able to.
Alexander won't be able to run away.
Yeah.
Because there is no way for me to do it, even with every little bit of finagling.
Because he can't clear the wall.
He cannot clear the wall. That's unfortunately the downside with 40 mil bases. But I hold that objective in the middle, and I'm okay with that.
Yep. We are posturing for position.
Yep. Let's go murder things now.
Hey
People
now.
wanted violence. I'm going to give them violence.
So what are the chances, Chad, that 3 suppressors survive custodians?
4 axes and a blade champion.
Not even worth, like, I don't think I should spend any resources here on armor contempt or anything fun, because that would just be a waste of command point.
I mean, it does take away the AP1 to AP0. But I'm going to go sustained hits. They
Yeah.
are 3 damage flat.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's start axing questions. And of course, devastating wounds with.
The answer to your question
Levi.
is no.
Or sorry, no, it's not Levi. Alexander.
Okay.
Into the box. I have a few ones in there, so only. Or sorry.
One goes back in.
Nope. I get 1, 2, 3.
Oh, right,
4,
you,
4 back in. So 3 go back in, plus an extra dice. And then T4, right?
T4, yes.
They are not chunky boys.
They're not, no.
Goodbye, dice. Lever duels. Yeah, all of that. I'll give you a number. 6, 11, 15, 17.
17, all right. 17?
17. Just 17 4-ups. It's, you know, it's just another day of being a custodian.
Michael does this all the time. So if Michael can do it, and Tycho
We
can
should
do
be
it,
able to do it, right?
we should be able to
Yeah,
do it, right?
totally. It's Thor's. Like,
Yeah. Be like Michael? I can't believe I'm saying that.
Ugh.
Ugh.
no, not like that at all.
You have killed them very dead. You've probably killed 3 squads of those in one go.
Yep. And the Blade Champion didn't even fight.
Yeah, all right. So, whoop, whoop.
There's another one.
Yeah. Now, because I had to push my Stern Guard so far back, I won't be able to get the full squad into you.
Yeah,
there's
which is
that.
fine, but I still want to try and limit as much as I can. So they can go towards the center of this objective. So he's going to go there.
Yeah.
He goes there. He does clear the wall and go there. You can clear the wall and hop to the other side. And Alexander, unfortunately, gets stuck on this side of the wall.
Okay.
But he's going to keep his toe on that objective.
He is.
Because at the very least, it's something.
Mm-hmm.
So, murdering was great. Sabotage doesn't end until your turn.
So I have one chance at trying to stop it.
You have one chance of trying to stop that. And I did not bring it down, but I will actually hang on to bring it down. Because if you decide to send your tanks out, it's something for me to kill.
Right.
And if not, I can just toss it at the end of your turn.
That is true.
Won't get a command point, but I'm okay with being on 3 command points right now.
Mm-hmm.
Over to you.
Over to me. Cool.
So you're at 3 command points at the end of your turn then, moving?
Yep. And I score no secondaries this turn.
Roger, roger. And Tack, you're still at 4.
No, I spent 1 on Rapid Ingress.
Oh, you did spend 1 on Rapid Ingress, so you're at 3?
I'm at 3.
Okay, no, so that's going to end our turn 2.
Hold on, but can you score me my defend, please?
Oh, yes, I did, absolutely. That's going to put you to 23 total and 15 secondary, 8 primary. That's really big. I want to take a look at the overhead here and notice how there is some stuff back here. That's Tack's Rapid Ingress, I believe, at the top. No, that's the Witch Seekers. And then down here, he's got a Rapid Ingress squad, which is just daring movement to come out, because, of course, this is going to block him completely. And then the suppressors, of course, they died. That's too bad. They're gone bye-bye. But he's still on this objective here, and he's still on this objective here, which is going to put Tack at another 8 points on primary. Now, if Tack does not kick movement off of the center objective, that's going to mean movement's going to score a big time 5, 10, 13 on primary. That is huge. So Tack's got to come out to play now. At the end of this turn, he has no choice. He's got to come out to play. He's got to get rid of that Blade Guard in the middle because they are a threat to his home objective, and he's going to have to deal with them. That is the turn, though, so I want to make note that this is brought to you by, this entire live series is being brought to you this year by Leveled Up Merchandising. Our friend Michael, the much maligned Michael from the table today, but Michael and Leveled Up Merchandising, and still has the Michael's Gone Crazy sale with code HOTPOT. Go to merch.playontabletop.com. Easy for my lips to say. And you can enter code HOTPOT and save 10% on your order. There's some shipping options as well, free shipping up to a certain point. So make sure to go to the website and check that out. Merch.playontabletop.com and get all your cool swag so you can be just like us, including the new tape measures. They're so cool. And unfortunately, we don't have the shirt with Michael the Lemur yet. But I understand it's in the works.
Nope. Nope.
This is going to be a really interesting game. Mubin will score 8 more points on primary when he gets his turn. If TAC can't kick him off one of these objectives. If he can kick him off both, I think he basically puts a nail in the coffin. But that's a tall order. So I'm really excited to see what TAC pulls for his secondaries. I'm really excited to see what happens on this turn, because I think after 2 turns of being hesitant, both players realize that TAC's got to go, and if he doesn't kick Mubin out of the middle, he's going to lose, and Mubin's got to hope that he can hold. Is Auramite better than Ceramite, folks? We're about to find out. Mr. TAC.
Apparently now we have to play the game Warhammer.
We must commit violence
We must commit violence.
with little plastic soldiers.
We do. All right, so JT, I have pulled Extend Battle Lines, which
Hey,
is
look, you're doing it.
fantastic. And all that talk about trying to get his tanks to come out to play, I did pull Bring It Down. So luckily, neither of us are giving options there.
And is it a 8-point primary again, sir?
It is an 8-point, so no battle shocks to take. It is an 8-point primary. I am at 16 primary, 15 on my secondaries. I should be at 31 points.
Yes, you are.
Guilliman, again, I'm in Pyromancy. Guilliman is going to do his double oath as well as his free command point.
Yeah, it's pretty much a standard given.
I have Oath of Moment Alexander and Friends, and then Liz and Friends second.
Yep.
And
And you're up to 4 command points,
and
right?
I'm up to 4 command points.
And Mubin? 4 as well?
I should also be at 4.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
you
Thanks,
free-
gents.
Because I ended with 3 and then I got
You
one.
did
Yeah.
indeed.
Okay. Then we go into the moon phase.
Moving phase.
Now,
They want to move up.
the only one that can overwatch over there is Alexander.
No, yet. Unless he's throwing swords at you.
Yeah. Well, the only one that can declare it overwatch.
Yes, let me throw my swords at you. I'm sure that'll be effective.
What is it you're bringing out there, TAC? Sternguard?
This is the Sternguard vets are moving up, and now they all have line of sight on good old Alexander because he is in the train piece, and Mubin can't pull him first.
Nope.
You have a plethora of command points, so I'm going to assume a Overwatch is in your future because why not, right?
Depends on where something's coming out.
I'm going to take my pivot and go there.
Okay.
So I do have line of sight on Alexander because he's in that train piece from the front of my thing, I think.
Lasers. Yep, from his butt.
Okay.
Well, the side, but yes.
Okay. Then, this is where I want to pop them out.
Mm-hmm.
But if I pop them out, how many? You have grenade launchers? Or
No,
just 2 speed?
it's just axes.
So 2 shots each?
I can tell you this much, I'm probably not going to waste a command point on Overwatch.
Really?
I don't have Torrent. I have to try and hit you. And I don't have enough shots.
Don't have enough shots.
Like, it's 8 shots that I'm trying to hit you on 6s, and then wound you on 4s.
Right.
With no rerolls to wound.
So
So not worth it there.
I just moved the train piece out of the
So
way.
you can move.
So I can just move. She can go out this way, he can go out this way, he can go out this way, and then my Librarian, and it goes there, but 2 within 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think that means my Librarian might not be able to shoot.
You can probably slide Librarian
actually,
back
probably-
here, and then you can still shoot.
But am I still within 2? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, still 2 within 2.
Got a question here for you, TAC, if you don't
Yes.
mind while you're moving.
Yep.
Would you say Whirlwind's worth it in a 1,000-point battle, or do you need to be at a higher
Ooh, in
point?
a 1,000-point battle. The D6 plus 3 is a minimum of 4 shots. It's a minimum of 4 shots. At a 1,000-point battle, you're not dealing with a lot of units on the other side. It's 180 points though. That's a real crapshoot.
I kind of agree, yeah. But you're the Ultramarine spreadsheet expert.
I am. The Whirlwind, I would say in a 1,000-point battle, you need something to always hold your home objective. 60%, 60 to 65%, I'd take it in my list if it at 1,000 points. But I'd rather, I think, spend more points on things that can actually go and score me points at 1,000.
I tend to agree. Infiltrators, even suppressors, smaller deep strike units, scouts in 1,000 points are just absolute champions.
They are, yes. So if I move my repulsor here, I can get shots on the. I can get shots here. From your laser guns, they'll go from AP3 to AP2 because I'll have cover. Right? I can Armor of Contempt it for another additional AP and try to save it. Because I don't think you can move your other. Oh, you might be able to get your other tanks to be able to see this one.
No, they don't move fast enough.
They
You'd
don't move
probably
fast?
be stuck about there.
Okay.
Because even from here, whoop,
But then I give you a bring it down if I come out to play with it. Because as of right now, you
would.
can't get the Lancer.
at the moment, no, I cannot.
Okay. Having nothing to do with Eradicators. Nothing to do with Eradicators. Nothing.
Yeah.
All right, we go into.
I mean, you could always hold them off and rapid ingress with them on my turn. It's an option.
Yep. So, I don't think I'm going to move my repulsor. I don't think I need the shots. Between everything that's already there, I don't need Guilliman to come out to play either. He's great for. He moves 8, so whatever you put into the center, I can dictate the charge.
Yep.
So I don't need Guilliman to move, and I don't need the Whirlwind to move. You've already wrapped. I don't need to block out my home zone anymore.
Nope. All my reserves are gone.
Okay.
I could uppy downy with the Terminators if I really, really, really wanted to.
I still haven't given you a pocket back here.
I know. No, I'm just saying, if I really wanted to, but that also denies me 5 points, so not worth it.
Okay. So we do have to head into my reserve step. So in my reserve step, this is kind of like rapid ingress in that if I'm far enough, they don't have advanced charge, right?
Nope.
So if I'm here, I can get shots on Alexander, right? I can get shots on Alexander, and the moment your tank comes out to play, they will be able to counterattack it.
Yep.
Because you don't have advance in charge, 6 gets you there. I'm outside of 12. You can't. They move 6 or 7? 6. So they can't make a legal charge there. It's the bikes that I have to be worried about because your bikes can
You go 12. and they
basically
still
go.
charge.
12 is here. Your bike.
Yep.
Do they have advance in charge?
Nope.
That's not a legal charge if I do this.
Ta-da!
Okay, so Eradicators are fairly safe. They can pump all their shots into that unit. And yeah, that's really unfortunate with Alexander being where you stuck him.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's okay. There's a reason I was okay with his unit being there.
Do Custodes have some sort of resurrect that I need to know about?
Nope. But I have -1 to wound if you're higher strength.
Yep.
I also have a once per battle, I can pop a feel no pain for the entire phase.
Yes.
And considering, I don't think you have anything that ignores cover, do you?
No. You're going to be on 2s.
I can basically go to ground and go to 2s for anything I need to.
Well, you're already in cover.
Oh yeah, he's inside there.
Yeah, so you're always going to be.
So yeah, he's okay.
So,
Gonna be a lot of saves to make, but I believe in them.
Because they're just going to keep holding that forever.
Yeah, they don't really
So
need
they
to go
can
anywhere.
just shoot there. You have advance in charge there. But if you're going after Inceptors, you're not going after Stern Guard. And my guess is you're going to go after Stern Guard.
Oh yeah, I'm more worried about them than Inceptors.
Okay. You have no rapid ingress to do.
Nope.
So we go right into the shooting phase. In the shooting phase, first thing we're going to do is we're going to pop my Whirlwind.
Start of the shooting phase.
Yeah.
Alexander and his friends are going to pop their once per battle ability to give that entire unit a feel no pain until the end of the phase.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of bullets coming their way.
Okay.
And then you can pop your Whirlwind.
Okay. What I'm hoping to do is, do you want to do any other things? Because
That's all I've got.
that's all you got?
That's all I got.
Because if I go with my Vengeance Launcher and you fail Battle Shock,
Can't really do anything else afterwards.
actually, you know what? I could just try,
To battle shock and make me feel that.
yeah.
It's an option.
Yeah, you're on 6s, right? For, no,
T7.
the Battle Shock lifts at the beginning of your turn. It doesn't do anything there.
Oh, that's
The
true,
only
yeah.
thing that I can Battle Shock is there if you have any stratagems. It stops maybe a command point spend on a save.
Yeah.
So well, that's what we're going to do. Whirlwind, Vengeance Launcher into the Custodians in the middle. You are at 5-man strong, so this will be with Blast. Or,
5?
5. Hitting on 4s, because I can't see you.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Do heavy rolls.
Nope. I am -1/+1 to my wounding.
Yep, because
of
of
ultimate moment. So strength 8, I'm winning on 3s. That is all of them at AP effective 1.
Doesn't ignore cover, so whee! Hey, look at that. They're totally fine.
Okay.
And then battle shock. They're also fine.
Okay.
Good job, boys.
Then what we're going to do is we're going to go with the Stern Guard here
Mhm.
because
They can still see Alexander no matter what,
Yeah.
but if you go the other way, then it could be problematic.
yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to spend 1 command point and huck a grenade at you.
Okay.
You do have a feel no pain, but I need to start the pain train.
Yep.
And this is my only way to get around your 2-up armor. I'd rather force a 4 than a 2.
Yep.
Is really good. That's 5 of them.
Ooh. All right. Well, on 4s. I make 1, so one of them is going to die, and one's going to have a wound. So let's get rid of.
Takes you to 3 command points, right, Ty?
Yes, it takes me to 3 command points.
Thank you.
JT. Yes, sir. How angry is it that I've grenaded with this one unit, and I know you love grenades?
Oh,
I
I
know you love
really,
grenades.
really do.
So how does it feel that I'm now going to spend another stratagem and huck a sail, which is another grenade?
You mean the ridiculously long range grenade
Yes.
that doesn't have any of the negatives?
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it.
Oh, no.
But I think the fact that it's the Psyker has to be in range, it limits it somewhat.
Yeah.
But it's such a cool ability in this detachment to be able to do that. That just, I mean, 2-up, 4-up, I don't care. Here comes the mortal wounds. It's a really cool ability.
Yeah. So we're going to do it. So I'm going to now use Guilliman's ability to have them do a sail. So a sail is basically grenades at 18-inch range. I could have sailed into here, but you have a feel no pain here.
There's a 3-up feel no pain over there.
Yeah. Still angry. That is 3 of them.
Okay.
So kills maybe.
Into the box?
I don't know.
Question mark? Hey!
Hey.
Wounds 1.
Yeah.
So he's down to 1 wound.
All right.
Not dead yet.
That I swear that's it for the grenades. We are now going to do the stern guard shooting.
Shooter!
So they're all in rapid fire range.
And
We are
everything
gonna-
is basically going to be winning on 4s.
Yeah. And we are going to supercharge the
Wizard?
wizard.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Stern Guard veterans, JT, sing us a song because it's going to take a while.
This is going to take a while.
Sing us a song of my people. Oh, I hate getting shot by this unit. Hate getting shot by this unit. It takes so long and it makes me sad. I hate getting shot by this unit. Yeah, Stern Guard were the bane of the orc existence in the Crusade. I gotta tell you, the best part about filming The Last Crusade, for those of you who have seen it, if you've got a membership, if you've been gifted one, please make sure to link your Discord and all that jazz. But check out the backlog of stuff we have for our members only. And of course, the Crusade. The best part about filming against TAC was I got to take naps while we were shooting because it took so long to roll for his Stern Guard that I just go take a snooze. Melvin, you had a similar experience. Oh, he was on your team. You never got to face that, did you?
Yeah, well, he was on my team. He was Tack was actually trying to become a custodian. It was
Yeah,
great.
very true.
No.
He was totally trying to be a custodian.
I am completely fine with being an Ultramarine.
I don't know. That 4-up invol said otherwise.
Yeah, I took many naps during those games. And some of you might look at my gameplay and wonder if I napped while playing. It's entirely possible I did. I was lulled into a false sense of insecurity by the volume of the stern guard. How many wounds, Tack?
6 AP1. I am shooting from this squad that I can fully see all the guys that are not in cover.
But it's all part of the unit.
It's all part of the unit. So 6.
So,
6 AP1s.
Go to AP0. Yeah, 2s. Whee! Rolled a couple 1s in there. And then 4-ups to ignore those. Nope. You do 2 damage. You kill one and another one's down to 2 wounds.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it you. Because you're not wearing a helmet.
And that's what you get for not wearing a helmet.
Yep.
Here come the heavy bolters. Oh, and
The devastating wounds are
in
gonna
that
happen at the end.
sequence, there was 8 devastating wounds in that
Yep.
sequence.
I'm keeping track.
1 sustained with the heavy bolter so far.
Whee!
And
Ooh.
the 3 is a drop because they do hit on 4s.
Yep. You get 3 back in.
You get 3 back in. These are strength 5, so they don't exceed your.
Nope.
So then the plus
You're
1.
4s. You're always 4s. Because if you're winning on 5s normally, plus your 1, 4s.
So 1 set of devastating in there. EP1, you have cover. So I'm just gonna fish, just because
Might as well.
the fish worked. So another 2, and then a total of 3 saves to make it AP1.
3 saves say no.
Uh-oh.
No, not one of them. Okay, so 1 goes through. 2 damage.
2 damage.
I block 1, so down to a wound.
Okay.
And there's still 4 more
4
devastating
devastating
wounds
wounds.
coming, so
Yep.
I've got those with the dice.
And then here comes the Librarian. How many shots do I get? 4.
Not bad.
Hit with 3.
Yep.
And then
These are
this
strength
strength
6,
6.
so it'd be 4s going to 3s.
There's 1 devastating in there. EP2. So I'll keep the 4.
Yep.
2 devastating in there.
Ew.
So take the save at AP2, effective AP1.
Hey, yeah. Into the box. No. Takes it.
Okay.
How much damage?
2.
Say no. He's gonna die.
Okay.
All right.
Then these are the 2d3 on the
Yep. Give me the numbers.
devastating. 1
One's
and
a
a
2
2.
and a 1. All right. Cool.
So we had to do this in sequence of the way that they were
Yep.
shot.
So
you
I've
have
got
one-
Thank you for the
with-
gifted membership, Moosey Reaper.
So 8 fatal pains from the single damage.
Gonna start over here.
Yeah.
There.
I mean, it's all the same because it's single damage. So you're
Oh,
gonna
that's true. I can take all 8 at once.
Yeah.
Whee! I'll take 3, which kills the friend,
Mm-hmm.
which means everything's on to Alexander now.
Okay. Which means you can take them all at the same time.
Yep. So I've got
That should
1,
be.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
7 mortal wounds.
Yep. Can he survive this?
I think he can.
Okay. I think he can too. And then I owe you a hazardous after this.
He took all of 2.
Okay.
So he's down to 6 wounds remaining, if I remember right.
He's got 8 wounds.
He has the enhancement that gives him the extra wounds.
Nice.
The not from the vault.
Is
the
this
other
the
one.
one where he can resurrect?
No.
Okay.
That you're thinking lions.
Lions.
No, I'm not playing lions, Tack.
I do give myself a headache.
Yay, headache. Do you feel the pain though?
I do not.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
So I feel like your dice have woken up a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
a little bit.
Who wants the honor of taking down
Let's just
Alexander?
do it with the melt out because it's less rolling that I need to do.
That's fair. I mean, you don't want to do it with the big giant laser?
Okay, we're gonna do it with a big giant laser. Laser to the face. Though, like he gets a good save against us. He's a 4-up,
He
right?
does have a 4-up. And he has a 4-up against everything you're shooting him with, so.
Right. So let's just do the big heavy laser destroyer into you.
Yep.
Both hit. Wounding on
T6.
So
Don't
this
roll a
is-
1.
Because I take away your
The minus 1 to wound's gone because the unit's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Both. 2 4-ups, please.
Hey, yeah. There's a 6
There you go.
and a 4.
He makes it.
Look at that.
That's what we thought. How many shots from the rocket pod? 1.
Rocket pod.
Rocket pod hits. Rocket pod actually wounds. Go up save. Oh.
No, takes that one.
All right. That's 2 damage. Don't you have feel no?
Will the feel no pain continue with the warden's dead?
No, because it's another unit shooting them.
Yeah, it's the warden's ability, right?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
But
What
it's-
is the wording on the ability? Because
You-
this is a good one. Let me see if I can bring it up. That's a great question because is it a persisting effect if the unit's no longer there?
Living Fortress, once per battle at the start of any phase, this unit can use this ability. If it does, until the end of the phase, models in this unit have a 4-up feel no pain.
So he was part of that
He's
unit
part of the unit when it triggered.
when it triggered.
The unit is dead.
The unit is dead, but
it's a
this would
persisting
be a
effect.
persisting effect because it's not to, it's till the end of the phase, not till the. I think it's a persisting effect.
Just take. Yeah, I
think it is.
it's-
Okay.
yeah, just
we
go
may be
2,
wrong.
right?
Chat
2.
might fix us,
Chat might correct us, and
but because of the persisting
he
effect
takes the
rule,
2 anyways.
there you go.
Look at that.
I think he might be dead anyway, but this just prolongs
He's got-
your
he's still
agony.
got-
I mean,
he's still got Melta pointed at his face.
I'm gonna kill these storm bolters.
No.
Take 1 wound from a storm bolter, please.
No.
Ah.
I said no to the storm bolter.
All right, fine. Heavy stubber. This is dumb.
They don't wound.
Yeah,
Oh,
plus
yeah, they do. Yeah.
plus 1. Yeah, they all
yeah.
wound.
He laughs.
Okay, fine. Now can I
Now
shoot-
can you do the Meltas?
No, she do with the meltas.
Watch the other Stern Guard unit have to do it.
But they have nothing else to shoot. Actually, no, they can. Can
You
I see
could
that?
maybe see there,
Yeah.
but it also depends on who's in range.
Yeah.
just looked it up, guys. If a persisting unit, persisting effect, if a persisting effect applies to an attached unit and that unit ceases to be an attached unit because either all of its bodyguard models or its leader models are destroyed, any persisting effects continue to apply to the
Nice.
surviving unit.
Whee! Feel no pain. You'd basically have no shots there if you wanted to.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Awesome. So.
Meltas.
Meltas. Hit with everything. These are the
regular Meltas.
regular meltas because I have 4 multi-melta shots, but they hit on 4, so I have to roll them separately.
Right.
So then these are wounding on
Deuce.
2s because of +1 to wound.
Yep.
Oh wait, no. You're persisting.
Nope. The
So you're -1 to wound.
-1 is only if there's the wardens and a character is there.
Okay. For 2s,
They're not my Thousand Suns Terminators.
3
Don't worry.
saves to make on meltas.
3 4-ups. Hey, look at that.
Make them all?
Yep.
Okay.
Multi-melta time?
Multi-melta time. Man, this is gonna just take forever.
Yep. Pulling teeth.
Only 2 hits because they hit on 4s.
Did
There is
you-
a 2.
Oh?
And yep,
Okay.
I already did the reroll. Fill 1 of these, please.
I filled one for you.
Okay.
How's that?
D6.
You know what?
There you go. That's your
Command point.
Yep.
Says no. Nope, he still takes it.
How many wounds you got left?
You got 4.
Okay. There's 4.
He says no.
Uh-oh.
He says no to one of them so far. Says no to 2 of them. He has 2 wounds left.
That's pulling teeth.
And
All right.
that's where the extra 2 wounds came in with the Orc Mantle. Look at that.
All right.
You want to do it with your Librarian.
You're gonna make me shoot all of this into him?
That's what I said. Do you want to just do it with your Librarian?
We'll go with Librarian and then Heavy Bolters because I think they can still steal.
Yeah, every bolter can still see. Like, they can see all.
Yeah, so all of the Stern Guard are going to shoot. I am going to supercharge the Librarian. We'll go in a sequence and hopefully we don't have to shoot everything. Please don't make me roll all of this. I'm going to get carpal
I make no
tunnel.
promises.
Okay. How many shots from the Librarian? How many shots from the Librarian? 3.
Okay. There's a chance.
Yeah, there is a chance. This is the unit that does have sustain when I'm in Pyromancy.
Hey.
So that's good because that needs to go back in. Okay.
3s. And, yeah, okay.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to
Don't
chase
you
that.
roll wounds?
I'm not going to chase it. So 1 at AP1. Effective AP1 because of AP2.
He's okay with that.
So there are 2 devastating in there.
2d3.
4 devastating wounds. We're just going to do this out of sequence just because.
I feel more than enough.
Okay. Otherwise, we're going to be here forever watching
Yep.
me roll dice.
Alexander has been slain.
I rolled a 5, so he is
No
not
headache
giving-
for you.
Okay. Then the moment just passes over
Yep.
to there. All right, and then
Fun.
I've extended battle lines
You have.
for 4 points. And do I keep bring it down? You have no point for you to come out and play. Your tanks are a lot harder to chew through than mine because you have a 5-up pinfall or 4-up pinfall with the tanks.
5 up.
5-up.
There are 2 up, 5 ups.
But they're 2-up. And you're going to keep them in a way where they're always going to get cover. So I am actually going to ditch bring it down.
Okay.
That actually does gain me a command point
It
because
does
his
indeed.
ability is a free spend, not a command point gain.
That puts you back up to 4 attack.
That puts me back up to 4 command points.
And 35 points total.
And I score 4, so how many secondary points?
19 and 16, I believe, is where you sit.
Yes, that's true.
So
And
3
you're-
turns
So
through.
55 points?
35, yeah.
Huh?
35, 19 and 16.
19 and 16, yeah.
35?
Yeah.
And then
Halfway through the game exactly.
end of your turn, I'm going to score my 3 points on sabotage with the Terminators.
Yes.
Indeed.
And then I will be tossing Bring It Down as well because I'd rather have 2 fresh new secondaries to work with than holding on to a stale one.
Makes a ton of sense, sir. So that does put you up to, what, 14 points now, Mubin?
Yep.
So that's actually really interesting. Now, Mubin's got kicked out of the middle, which we kind of knew was going to happen, but it took a lot for Tack to do that. That means that Mubin's still going to score 8 on primary here, and there's nothing Tack can do about it. So we're going to put at a 35 to 22 at the start of the turn, and it's going to come down to secondaries. The board state is really interesting because both players really haven't pushed far forward. Mubin does have those Arachnus Blaze Cannons on those Gladius Grav Tanks. They have some targets now. The Eradicators do get full rerolls into vehicles, so they love overwatching them, but those 2 Stern Guard units are out, and that is such a threat. It's great to have a 2-up, 4-up, but the sheer volume of devastating wounds that can just ignore it completely is the greatest way to get through Oromite. So far, the Ultramarines are shooting the absolute Bawutsits out of the Custodes, which is kind of what we expected. Still, Mubin has staged in the midboard. He's got units in the middle that can move forward. They are oathed still, so he's got to be mindful of that. And he's still got these Terminators on the objective at the top. However, the Witch Seekers, I believe those are the very top, are going to be moving to take away that objective. So he's going to be able to come back and grab it. It's a really interesting game state at this point. At the halfway point, down a bit, but not that far. He's got that bottom of turn in his pocket. Going to see what he's drawn here, and we'll head back to the table and talk about what he's going to do from this turn forward. Moving, what secondaries did you pull?
So Mark for Death and no prisoners. No prisoners is something I want to do anyways. The Mark for... Thank you. I keep doing this. One of these days I'll remember. So I've got Mark for Death and no prisoners. No prisoners I want to do. Mark for Death, not so much.
Because I'm going to just mark.
You're going to mark the 3 hardest units for me to actually get access to, so makes a ton of sense.
So on the flip side, what a whirlwind does that's really good in lists is it's a hard chassis to kill. It never needs to come out into line of sight, and it's a great way to waste a mark for death.
Yep.
So,
And then Drax's ability did go off, so I do have Lone Op 18 on her, which means her and her friends can probably pop out and play a little bit. And then I need to start dealing with things.
right. So you are going to score.
I'm going to score 8 points again on primary because I'm holding my home and 1 minute. I have 4, but I'm going to spend a command point, go down to 3 at the end of my command phase.
I would have gone up to 5. Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Attempting target. Well, I know where that's going. What a surprise tag. So that's going to be another dead draw, but I will swap that for Mark for Death because I'm not going after your Mark for Death targets. And I think...
No, that's always a gambit because you could have gotten at least 2 points if you gambit something.
Yeah. But even then, that's still pretty risky. So, let's go into the movement phase.
So I've got Overwatch threat. If you come out to play with
them, yeah.
With them, then I will Overwatch you. If you come out with the Grav Tank, the Eradicators might Overwatch the Grav Tank.
Depends on which one I let out.
Yeah.
Exactly. So let's go into the movement phase.
Mhm.
We are going to start with advancing those prosecutors on the far side.
Because they want to go and hide in the building. Actually, no. You're blocked out here. Do you want to move the Terminators first?
I was just going to move them onto the objective, not necessarily hide them in the building, because the one in the back probably still can't make it to the building anyways. I need it.
No, but if you string them this way, I'll have a hard time seeing you past that.
It's fair. So let's bring the Terminators out. They can't really charge anything, so...
Advance into that pocket.
Yep. They go 3 extra inches, which I believe moves them 8.
I believe so, yes. So
Because
8.
Terminators are always a little
Now,
bit-
that is going to leave him out
Yep.
in the open. Are you okay with that?
Can you swing that way?
Yes. And
Yeah.
then that guy can go there. And then, okay, yeah, we can do this.
Yeah.
So
So
what
I
we're going to
just
do is
lean-
we're going to take him there, take him here. 8 gets me there, and 8 gets me to the other side of that. So I
Definitely harder to see there,
Definitely.
and can't overwatch me there. Not that you would want to.
No, and now you have the pocket to try to hide the
Yep.
sisters
At
in
least a
here.
couple of them.
Yeah.
Prosecutors, away! 9 inches
9
for
inches.
them.
So 9 inches.
One probably
ooh.
makes it in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely. So we're gonna put her up top to just know
Just
that
so we
she's
know
there.
that she's there.
And then the rest have to go this way. I'm gonna try to string them in a way where you get the most cover as possible. There you go.
Liz and friends are going to advance yet again.
Okay. Whew, they can go wherever they want.
They're actually just going to
Yeah, I
pop
figured as
into this
much.
corner. Because from that corner, I believe it is just a 6-inch charge to get to those stern guard.
No.
You can't hit me with Overwatch if you can't see me. Shut up.
Nope. And this is why, as much as I love the offensive threat of this detachment, not having any reactive moves makes it so you kind of have to go out there and just take a hit.
My tanks need to start coming out to play, so he is going to move his 10, and he's going to pop out here, because that is away from your
Eradicators.
Eradicators.
Yeah.
But he starts moving towards the center, and I can still shoot Eradicators.
You
So
can.
there is that.
Yeah. You're out of 18. I can't shoot you back, right?
Yeah. That's 18 there.
Okay. So even if you nudged into Overwatch, it'd be 1, which
Yeah.
is
Draxus and friends are going to advance.
okay.
They go 3 inches, so that's going to get him 9. That's going to leave you stuck in there, but Draxus does get to come out and play.
Does she have assault weapons?
She has an assault weapon.
Okay. So one of them can shoot. Can the Custodes shoot?
Yep, they all have assault weapons.
Okay.
One of them's going to be stuck back here. Oop, that's what I wanted to do before I moved. Actually, you don't have any weapons. You're going to just hide in there. Because not you. I need to swap your places.
Because you rolled, yeah, you have enough.
I had
movement
enough
to-
movement for them to swap places.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, and do you mind hiding that pole so I can read the chat?
you move into range, that's fine, but I can do some damage here. Can't reach you there, but I can definitely reach here. Okay,
Don't be afraid of the stern guard. Catch them off guard.
exactly. I'm going to spend 1 command point for, I believe it's Vigilance Eternal, which allows me to sticky an objective.
Got it?
In the movement phase. I should have probably done this before I moved them, but it works out to be the same.
I'm still on it.
Yep. Do. And we're just going to sticky that objective there.
Sounds good.
This grav tank does want to start moving out, but
Just don't move to be.
I'm not going to go that way. It's just going to move straight up to there.
These stern guard vets.
You can see some stern guard vets. Exactly. You don't have any reserves left anyways.
Nope. And no way to uppy downy.
Yep. Bikes are just going to
Yeah,
move in
this-
behind the
this-
tank.
This list was meant to hunt norms. This list was meant to be very hyper killy, but it's not the most tactical.
I'm going to advance the Witch Seekers because they don't need to be back there anymore for now. 1 whole inch.
Okay.
Good job.
Where would you like to go with your 1 inch?
7 just pops me into this building. Boop. Hooray.
Another good thing about that is redundancies, as in if I take them out, then
They can start going there. He's still there. I've got options.
You got options. Yeah, it's really good.
Cool. So with that, I believe we're done with moving.
Hey, good to see you, Macelia Delt.
Let's shoot things.
I still love my coffee cup.
Hey.
Still using it today, in fact. It's beaten to heck, but I love it to death. Thank you again.
Devastating. Yeah, every little bit of damage I can do is worth it. So, let's start with. We're gonna start with Drax's unit, and they're just gonna shoot everything they have into the Eradicators, because every dead Eradicator is a good Eradicator.
Okay, I'm going to spend 1 command point going down to 4 for go to ground so that they have cover.
Okay. We're gonna start with the spears, looking for 2s and then winning on 5s and re-rolling everything, because I'm still on an objective I control. Oh, sorry. I should have also spent a command point because I wanted 2 Archaeotech munitions. So I'm down to 1 command point.
Yeah. And you're going to sustain.
Yep,
Yeah.
sustained 1s.
Yep.
Because more dice, the better. Looking for 5s.
Ooh.
Bucks.
Nicely done.
I needed these on the hit rolls. One of these days, I'll stop skipping these dice. I said one of these days. There we go. 3 saves, AP 1, AP 0, effectively.
Yep. These do 3 damage each.
2 damage each.
2 damage each. So 2 of them will kill an Eradicator.
Yep.
But I'm A-okay.
Nope, you're A-okay. And then Drax's assault weapon, which is the devastating wound one. She only gets 2 hits. Anti-infantry 4 though, so nope. Re-rolling.
Yep.
4s. Nope. Roll the 2 and a 3 again.
Eradicators are alive.
We will use their once per battle ability to shoot again.
Okay.
And we're gonna do the whole thing, rinse and repeat.
With her or with
The whole unit.
Okay.
She counts as a custodian guard because she's part of the custodian guard.
Okay, so you're shooting her right now.
No, I'm shooting the custodian.
Okay,
Same
okay,
order. Sorry.
okay,
So
alright.
spears, then her.
Sorry.
Because devastating wounds I want to do last.
Okay, all right.
Damian Martin having a baby
so
in
yeah.
January. Baby girl, congratulations. No army for her. Those pieces are too small and she'll choke.
2.
But
Okay.
I vote Eldar.
1 goes through.
2 damage.
Yep. So 1 has 1 wound remaining.
Yep. And now Drax's turn. It's twice, no sustained. Can she get the 4s this time? Got 1. Got 2. That's 2 damage each, devastating wounds.
Yep,
So
so
it'll
one-
kill 1, and then
One has
one
one
has
wound.
1 wound left.
Yep.
Who do you want dead?
We'll take the multi-melt on the front.
That one?
Because actually, do you have any charges that you can make into there?
Nope.
Then we'll kill.
One of the regular meltals in the back,
Yeah, one of the regular in the belt.
and wound on a regular melta in the back.
Wound on a regular melt in the back. Yes.
Cool. Doo-doo.
Thank you. The guy with the
No
hand
hit.
up is the second multi-melter.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna go there. All right, not so great shooting, but that's okay. Let's go to the other grav tank. He wants to continue shooting Eradicators.
So you
because,
are AP what?
AP 3 and then AP 1.
AP 3 and then AP 1. So I could armor of contempt here, and then what other shooting do you have?
Into the Eradicators, nothing.
And then do you have anything that can shoot the stern guard?
Nope, I'm gonna be charging them.
So you have
Well,
no,
not these ones, those
Yeah,
ones.
but you have no other shooting.
Nope.
Sure. Then I'm going to spend 1 more command point and go armor contempt.
Oh, sorry. He's gonna have to direct his shots to the Stern Guard, but that's really it.
But they've got a 4-pin bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep. Spending 1 command point, going down to 3 for armor contempt on the Eradicators.
Great. Underslung bolt cannon first, because there is a dude with a single wound on him. Hits 3 times, because I have sustain on that gun. Built in. Winning on 4s, because you're T6.
I'm T6.
2. AP1 going to AP0. Just need you to fail 1.
I do not.
Well, fine. Take 4 blaze cannon shots
I'm
to
going
the
to take
face.
4 blaze cannon shots.
Hits with all of them.
Yep, and it's friendly, so winning on choose probably.
Yep. Wow, all 4.
AP 3 goes to AP 1 effectively. Cover and because I did.
Oh, right. Go to ground last
I
for the
went.
phase.
Yeah,
Yep.
and now I've got
Yep.
armor contempt. So 4-ups.
No tack. No.
No, I
Ooh.
filled 3 of them. Uh-oh.
So one's going to get vaporized immediately.
Yep.
And then for the other 2. Wait, why am I rolling? They're DC plus 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why you're rolling.
Well, I did a lot of damage to
You
3
did,
of them.
yeah.
So he's gone. He's gone, and I'm assuming you'd want him gone.
Yes. Yeah. And that keeps on coherency. But
Coherency, and you keep your multi-meltas.
Yeah.
I figured that's what you'd want.
thank you. If I got lucky there, that could have been huge.
Ooh, now this one's interesting because if I shoot into the ones in the middle there,
I'm going to pull the closest.
you're going to pull the closest. So there's no point trying to shoot them, as tempting as it is.
Oh, come on.
Nope, I want to charge you in the face.
I'll
Liz
do-
and her custodian guard are going to go into the
Can you
charge
charge
phase.
so I can heroically intervene with Guilliman?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm not going to let you do that.
Okay.
Gilliman's going to have to come out and play.
Okay.
So does that put us to the charge phase already, gents?
Yep, we're going to the charge phase because my
Alright.
shooting's done. Didn't really have a lot. Custodian guard in the middle. Blade champion Liz is going to use her once per battle ability to advance and charge.
Can't see you, can't overwatch.
Yep, we're going to charge those Stern Guard right in front of us.
The thing we said you need a 6?
I needed a 6.
Okay.
That's a 7.
Okay.
We're
Florida
gonna go
77, thank
that
you
way,
for the
7
gifted
inches.
memberships.
Because I want to stay away from Guilliman.
So you want to go this way, right?
Yeah.
So 7, Liz can reach.
Yep, I want Liz to reach.
And then from what I think happens here is 7 is short, so the others can't reach.
Yep, so they
this
just
can
move
go
7
this
inches
way.
towards. Yep, go that way.
So we want to make sure that they can all touch somebody in front,
Yep.
right? So if we go like this, they'll all be able to compile and touch someone in front.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
And that is the only charge I've got.
Nothing I can do about it.
Let's let the violence commence.
All right.
I'm going to select that unit. We are going to sustain for our karate. Liz is going to pick devastating wounds because yay, devastating wounds.
So there's no way for you to consolidate onto my objective.
Nope.
So just all forward then? Is that what you want?
All forward.
Okay.
Like at best, I might be able to bump one guy back, but
Okay. So
At
let's
best.
let's do it like that because you only have a 3-inch pile.
yep.
So he can
we
go
do that.
there, and then yes, he can then pile.
Just one guy touches the
Yeah.
back objective.
Yep. 100%.
Cool. Let's start stabbing.
Okay.
So let's start with
What?
the
What's your AP?
EP2.
So if I armor contempt, it does not matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm in Pyromancy.
Yep.
I am a Psyker. I'm going to spend 1 command point, going down to 2.
Yep.
On Fiery Shield, you are -1 to your hit roll, and all of your weapons are hazardous.
Okay. I can work with that. So let's start with the pokey
That's a
stick,
very Eldar-like trick, that
right?
one.
Just a little bit.
Are you jealous? Do you want to come play? I'll come sit at the
I'm
booth.
incredibly jealous,
You know,
actually, yeah.
you know what? I want to have lunch, so if you want to come play it, I'll go sit at the booth.
Yeah, my lunch was pretty good. I enjoyed that.
I'm going to start with the pokey stick in the back with the banner,
Mhm.
the Misericordia.
So you were -1 to hit, right? I just said it.
Yep, I totally forgot to look. So I'm going to do that again.
Okay.
5 attacks with the pokey stick.
Okay.
Looking for 3. You know what? That works out.
Okay. Because you're sustained 2.
Sustained 1 on 5 stuff.
Right.
Strength 5, so looking for 3s.
Mhm.
Rerolling 1s to wound because I'm not on an objective. That is 6 at AP2, 1 damage each.
Okay. 4 up involves. Librarian. Ooh. So that's as bad as it can get in terms of rolling.
Nice.
So you've killed 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. 2.5 are dead. So 1 and 2. 2 are dead. 1 has 1 wound remaining.
We're going to continue with the 1 damage weapons here.
Mhm.
We're going to go with the dude with the sword and the board. 5 attacks from him as well. He's hitting on 3s, only gets 1 sustained. He's also looking for 3s. And reroll the 1. Just 1 save, AP2, 1 damage.
AP 2, 1 damage.
Yep.
I do not make the save. He kills the 1.
And now for the fun ones. The spears.
Yep. -1 to hit.
Oh, the -1 to hit.
That's
Saving-
also a very bad roll.
That's also a very bad roll. Just 1 sustained out of that. But winning on 3s. And AP2, 2 damage here.
All of them.
All of them. That's 9.
So you dropped more than half, and you still got me 9 times.
Yep.
Wow.
They just need lots of 1, 2s, and 3s here.
Is that enough? 6.
Hey,
9.
he's not hitting you with the banner per se. I feel like he's just smacking you with his shield. 1, 2, 3 dead. 4 dead.
4 dead.
Okay. I can work with this.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm leaving 1 in combat in case somehow I miraculously survive.
Go, Liz, go. 5 attacks. Bolt swords.
Yep. Last one hit.
Yep. Got one back though.
Mm-hmm.
And looking for 3s, 6s, or devs, rerolling 1s. That's just 1 reroll there. 2 saves, AP 3.
2 saves.
3 damage each though.
Yep. 4 up invuln. I make 1.
Make 1.
So I will lose, for coherency's sake, I have to lose a heavy bolter.
Yep.
But I am.
So for coherency's sake, you don't actually have to lose the heavy bolter. However, when it comes to your turn to pile and consolidate, you'll have to go back into coherency.
He loses that for coherency, but if he doesn't do that, then he pulls himself out of combat. And he wants to fight.
I still got 2 more.
So you can pull whatever you want,
I know.
but
So,
it's the end of the turn.
I
The
mean,
check.
if you pull him, you're out of combat.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. And
what
you
I-
want to
what
stay
I-
in combat.
What I want to do is I want to make sure that you don't consolidate back onto an objective.
Yes.
Because I want to stick you there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which, with that, the stabbing's done.
Mhm.
We're gonna, because you didn't die horribly,
Mhm.
we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there.
Yeah, sounds good. And there's still a Levi then broken there.
Oh yeah. So,
Okay.
not quite the bloody phase I was hoping for, but
not
it
quite.
did some work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then I owe you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hazardous tests
You do.
because you fire your shield. Not a single one.
Damn it. Okay. The -1 to wound did come into
The
play.
minus 1 to hit is what
Yeah.
really
Sorry,
helps.
Yeah. Then I get to counterpunch. So he moves 3. 3 does get me to the back of his
Yep.
base. So I do have a librarian that is going to hit you.
Funk stick.
No, power sword. Force sword.
Yeah, funk stick.
No, it's not a box.
It's a they're all force weapons now, and therefore they are bonk stick.
All right. We might as well just start off with the library. That is my also moment target.
Yep. Oh yes, they need their token. Boop.
So 3 hits. Strength 4, so wounding on 5s to 4s.
Yep.
That is all of them. At EP 1, D3 damage each.
AP 1 D3 damage each.
Yeah.
Let's do these one at a time, and it's gonna go on the dude with sword and board. He takes 1 so far. Oh, and
Yeah,
he'll
takes
take 2.
2. Yep.
So D3 damage each.
Oh, because he's got a field
He's
no pain.
got 4 wounds.
And a field no pain, right?
Nope, no field pains there.
Okay. That
That's
is 4.
so that kills him. We're gonna throw it onto. We're gonna throw it onto the banner because that's another 4 wounds there.
Okay, so just 1 more save.
Was it 3 fails or 4?
It was 3.
Oh, it was 3. Okay,
Yeah.
so then yeah, he fails it too.
Okay. D3. 4, 2.
He is also down to 2 wounds now.
That is a lot from that. I am
I'm
very
amazed.
happy for you. That
I'm
was amazing.
amazed.
That was amazing, librarian. Whew.
That librarian just absolutely stepped out.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was
What
lit.
the deuce?
Yep.
Yeah.
What is this madness?
I think that librarian was very upset that he killed a lot of his friends.
I would have killed him too if it wasn't for his witchcraft
And those darn kids.
and those darn kids. That's right.
The kids had to die. So miss 1.
Yep.
And then these are wounding 4s, string 4, so
5,
5
so
to
4.
5 to 4s. Let's see if I can volume you. That is 4 saves.
I take 1.
Okay. So your Misericordia is down to 1 wound left.
Yeah, 1 wound left.
So 3 6s and a 1.
Yep.
Uh,
I would be okay with just rolling 4s.
okay.
Well,
Wow.
that happened.
That happened. Yeah.
I do not get no prisoners, which,
Yeah, you did not
Yep.
score.
but I'm going to keep it because I can still score it on your turn. I'm going to toss tempting target for a command point going to 2, if
Makes
I'm not
sense.
mistaken.
Mhm.
And then it's over to you because I scored no points.
That's the end of round 3, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
So with no point scored but no prisoners is kept and a command point given, you're both at 2 command points then? Or Tack, were you down to 1 or are you at 2?
I'm at 2. I'll be going to 3.
That's going to take you up to 3. But at the end of that turn, 35-22, 13-point difference. Folks, this live stream is being brought to you by Leveled Up Merchandising and merch.playontabletop.com, where for the rest of the weekend, you can still get the Michael's Gone Crazy sale. Just enter code HOTPOT to save 10% off your order. Plus, there's some free shipping options available. Details are on that website, merch.playontabletop.com. This is a really interesting matchup. Both players were very, very patient and waited until they had no choice but to go forward. Unfortunately for Mubin, he got the worst end of the secondary draw and had to come out early. Had he been able to get some secondaries he could continue to score, then Tack would have had to stretch. That said, Tack has got all of his assets on the board, some big tanks in the back, and then a big squad of Stern Guard at the bottom of the board. This is a really interesting matchup. What Tack's going to need to do is clear off these objectives. Mubin has, I believe, stickied his home objective, so Tack has to land on it to take it away. But if he doesn't clear off that top objective, then Mubin's going to score that no matter what. That's big because primary is going to win this game. The secondary score is getting away from Mubin a little, but that bottom of turn is going to make a difference. So that I'm not super worried about. It will come down to what Tack draws on this turn 4. It will come down to his target priority, those Custodes in the middle of the board. I'm sure he's wishing he had a Tactical Doctrine right now, but this is a really interesting matchup. Will 8 primary a turn win this for Tack? It's entirely possible. We're going to send you guys back to the game now, because I think Mubin and Tack have figuring out what the moves are going to be here, battle shocks, etc., and some secondaries have been drawn. We're going to add that up into the score here and see where they're at. Tack, what did you pull for secondary, sir?
I pulled for secondaries Area Denial and Sabotage.
Well, we know who's sabotaging.
We know who's sabotaging. In Area Denial, if I can take them out, then I'm in a fairly good spot.
Yep.
So,
I mean, both units are out of 6, so you really just need to get a unit within 3 of the middle.
oh, they're both out of 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was measuring before, because the pylon pushed me in out of 6.
Okay. So I just need to put a.
You just need a unit in the middle.
Okay. Okay. So then we're going to stay in Pyromancy because we said that at the very beginning.
Yep.
I'm at 3 command points. You're at 3 command points.
Yep.
And
Oath 1, Oath 2.
Oath 1, Oath 2 because Guilliman's going to do his thingy.
Oh, I left it flipped so that we know when it switches.
Ah, perfect. Okay. And then we go into the Battle Shock step because there's nothing else to do.
You want to start with Eradicators or Librarians?
Do you
want to
have a
auto-pass
stratagem for your Field of Pain for that unit, or do you just turn it on?
No, that one I have to spend a stratagem.
You have to spend a stratagem. Okay. I might do something fun here, which is the first time I'm ever going to do this.
Ooh, what's Tack got up his sleevesies? Where does a general keep his armies, gentlemen?
In his sleeveys.
Exactly. What's Tack got up his sleeves?
I can spend 1 command point and make you -2 to your move, -2 to your charge, and subtract 1 from your battle shock.
If I take a battle shock.
So you can only turn on that ability once you take a mortal wound. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Let's try it. So we're going to spend 1 command point for Sensory Assault. And 1 Psyker from my unit is within 18 of your unit. You're -2 to your move, -2 to your charge, and -1 for your leadership test.
Okay.
All right, then we go into the Battle Shock step. So I need a Battle Shock here on my Stern Guard. They need a 6. That is a 9, so they're good.
There we
My
go.
Eradicators are also okay with a 7. So
All right.
nothing.
No battle shocks here.
Okay. And then in terms of scoring, I'm going to score my 8.
Yep.
So 3 here, 5 on that objective. And then we go into the moon phase, right, JT?
Moving phase.
Sounds right. Puts you at 24 primary, 19 secondary for 43 and 2 command points, correct?
And 2 command points, yes.
And area denial and sabotage.
So
Mubin doing some deep thinking there.
first move is my intercessors, or sorry, inceptors. And now they are toe to the 6. And they can all see your.
I thought you had to be within 3. You want to double check that? Because I think it's no enemies within 6 or 3, but you have to be within 3. I could be wrong.
One or more are within 3 of the center of the battlefield, and there are no enemies within 6 of the center. Okay.
Yeah, you have to be within 3 now. That was something that I recently noticed in a game that I played.
They have assault bolters anyway,
Yep.
so I can just advance to get there.
You need the advance?
Yeah, they only move 10. Their jump packs are slower because of the.
Yeah, you could have just moved onto there. You were like here.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
All right.
You just as long as you tow onto that objective, you're good.
Okay.
Or not tow on, but like as long as you can make it to the objective, you're good.
Right. Okay.
Where's our funky little widgets? Widgets.
Yeah. I think they have assault bolters anyway.
Yeah, if you want to advance, go for it. Like I'm not saying no, but
because then what I can do is I can throw in there.
and then have
and
the other
hit-
2 go in.
Yeah.
Well,
And
because
then,
that's the 3, right, from the center. So you'd have to be within the 3.
yeah. So there.
Yeah. So you just tow him in.
And then all of them being in that objective can see the back of your base, so
Yep.
they can still shoot.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Okay.
Over here.
And then I have a 8-inch move because I'm going to lose some on the pivot to kind of get there. But again, now I can see your Misericordia.
Yep.
And you're going to have a hard time getting your tank over to see me. That tank will be able to see me, I think. Maybe.
Can't land there, but it'll be, yeah, I'd have to do some finagling, but I could.
Okay. So, because you have to do some finagling. So they're both within range of that tank.
Yeah.
Would you like to Overwatch? It takes out potentially a multi-melta.
It does, and to be honest, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Because doing more damage to the Eradicators
That's, yeah, because,
versus your Librarian over there, I feel like this is a bigger threat
yeah,
than they are right now. So
100%.
Draxus and friends will spend a command point, going down to 2 Overwatch. Let us start with the 4 spear shots first. Looking for them 6s. I got 1. Looking for 5. Rerolling.
But that one's twin linked as well?
Nope. I've got a dude on the back.
Oh, okay.
Yep. As long as I'm on an objective I hold, I get to reroll all wound rolls.
Okay.
We're going to go to her Psychic Tempest, which is sustained 2. Looking for 6s again.
Not a single one?
I saw the 6 and it got bumped.
That sucks.
And then her Devastating Wound attack.
There's
I got
6.
1.
Yep.
No sustained here. Just need a 4. Not a 4, but rerolling. There's the 6. 2
Okay.
Devastating Wounds.
Takes 1 down to 1,
Yep.
but it's not dead. So
Not
it doesn't
enough.
really take out my efficacy.
You just throw it on the one in the back because I figure you want the one in the front.
Yes, thank you.
Then go Stern Guard.
Oh, Stern Guard. Oh.
The corner of that terrain does blend a little bit.
It does, yeah. So I'm going to need to hug as best I can. Most important thing is
There.
there. Yep. Okay.
How's chat doing? Well, Tack's doing his movement, and he's moving some Stern Guard into position to shoot my poor Custodian Guard. And yeah, I'm running out of stuff real quick.
I mean, I'm not in a great position either for stuff.
This is true. This is very true.
You've already fired your Overwatch,
I have.
so Guilliman's going to come out to play. And whether or not I risk my tanks now.
Do it.
So you move 5, you have no advance in charge.
Nope.
So as long as I stay outside of there. But if I move here, then you're going to get 2 tanks that are able to fire at my tank.
Yep.
You've already burned Bring It Down, though.
Yeah, I got rid of it already.
You've already burned No Prisoners.
Nope, I've held on to no prisoners.
You held on to No Prisoners, okay.
So I'm going to be looking for kills regardless.
Okay. And the tank is probably one of the, because you're +1 wound against monsters vehicles.
No, I got lethal hits.
You get lethal hits
monsters
against-
and vehicles.
Okay. But this is really the only way I'm going to be able to get shots on them, and I'm running out of
Things to
volume.
shoot?
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got Eradicator now and Sabotage.
Yes, you do.
Yep, I'm gonna just poke them out so that I can get.
This is turn 4, right? Yeah.
This is turn 4. What time? How long have we been playing for?
We're at 156. It's only 2.
Oh, okay.
We're making good progress. Our first 2 turns were also didn't take very long.
So I'm going to fall back onto that objective.
Yep.
And be more than 1 inch from the wall.
I am going to be right back because I want to take off my hoodie.
Yeah. But I just finished all my movement. Okay. I know it's getting really hot in here. It is like really, really hot with all of these lights on and the projectors. We like this room expels so much heat that we actually run AC during the winter, which is wild. How's Chad doing? That was fun. Okay. So then, first thing we're going to do in going to the shooting phase is we are going to just declare the sabotage, just cause.
Yep. Leave them back there.
And then we are going to fire the whirlwind first, hoping to force a battle shock. So if you feel it, you don't get your field of pain.
True.
So D6 plus. Ooh, and that is blast.
It's blastable. It's 9 again.
Here we go. Hitting on 4s because I am shooting out of line of sight.
And I was muted, so I cut that this time before Owen did. Huzzah!
I missed twice.
Okay.
8. Do you have the -1 wound?
Nope. That's only on wardens, and I had the.
Okay, so
Only have the one.
Well, 3s to 2s. Ooh, that's not good. I got 3 1s in there.
I like that.
So there are 4 at AP effective 1.
AP effective 1.
Yeah, because it's AP 2, but you have cover, so AP 1.
Yep. And that wouldn't have helped, but that's okay. So starting with the banner, looking for 3s.
Yeah, because you have to. Yeah,
Nope. Fails immediately. Good talk. I have 2 command points.
you do.
I'm going to spend 1 to try and keep him alive.
Yeah, might as well do it before he battle shocks. Or before potentially battle shocks. Yeah.
But you do 1 command point movement?
With 1 command point. He's okay.
So
Still got 3 more. Nope. He's still dead no matter what.
Okay.
And then 2 onto one of the...
Regular Custodes. Oh no!
Can't make a single save, so I
Oh,
lose 2
no.
models there. We're going to lose... Actually, lose you, and we're going to lose you.
Because then I can still see them.
It also restricts some of the
but
shots.
it restricts some of the shots. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you owe me a battle shock test, please.
Yeah, that's fine. Make battle shocks for days.
Okay. All right. So then you don't have a risk of the.
I can spend the 1 command point to try and shave some mortal wounds off if I manage to get to that point.
You still have the penalty to your battle shock from the stratagem, right?
Huh?
There's
Yeah, I
still
rolled
a
the
penalty,
7. I'm okay.
Yeah, that's solid.
All right. Then what we're going to do here is we're going to start off by going with the Lancer because you might be able to pull him and I won't be able to see you anymore, right? Can I see?
I mean, you'd still be able to see the Liz.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on. Are you going from the chassis or from... Because from the effect?
No, from the front.
Yeah.
From the front of his.
Actually,
Yeah, where's
we
this?
have laser beams. Laser beams.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still see Liz. So you're... actually...
No, I can only see him. I think.
No, you can see the tail end of Liz.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like by a hair, but you can't.
How many
So-
wounds does Liz have?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't
So
have
there's last cans here as well. So.
Yep.
No, there's volume here, so there's no way that you can pull where I can't see Liz.
No,
right?
you can still... You'll still be able
Alright.
to get Liz no matter what.
So then we'll go with the repulsor first. And the only thing the repulsor can see is... Oh, wait, you're right. I should probably go with them first.
Actually...
It's only 2 of them.
Yeah.
Alright. And then that pulls your Feel No Pain. Your Feel No Pain is only to mortals?
Only
or-
against mortal wounds, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Sure, then we'll fire them first. So the Stern Guard vets are going to fire 2 shots. 2 of them are going to go into this unit here.
And then everyone.
And everyone else is going to go there. Oh, you have one op.
I have the 18-inch. So one of them can go there.
Okay. Alright, wow. Trixie. And you think I'm Trixie.
Hey,
Alright.
we're the Inquisition, all right?
Okay, so 2 Stern Guard bolt rifles are going into this unit here. 1 Stern Guard bolt rifle can
Over there.
hit that unit. So here are the 2 going to Liz's unit. Everything does hit.
Nice.
I'm not going to chase the sustained. Wounding on 5 to 4.
4s. And then 6 additional devs.
Yeah, so I'm just going to reroll the whole thing. Because if
Ooh.
so 2 devs and then 1 save. That AP effective.
But yeah.
Oh,
Nope. So that's 1 damage.
yep. And then 2. That's it going into that unit. So do you want to use the stratagem? Because
Nope.
it's- Okay.
We're just gonna kill him.
All right.
I absolutely love when Tack rolls dice that surprise him. Ooh, it's such a great noise. I love it.
No wounds onto the.
Yeah, because you don't have all the
I
bonuses
don't,
over
I
here.
don't have
Yep.
rerolls. Yeah. So then, I think this unit only has 1 unit that they can see.
Yeah, it's
They
only
have
going to be
assault
them.
bolters, so we might as well go for it. The Inceptors are going to fire into Liz.
Yep. Good. No, I don't bother.
Did you want to do something?
I was contemplating going to ground, but it's not going to make much of a difference.
And you're running low on command points.
I have a single command point, yeah.
So the 2 sustains go back in. Oh wait, no, these are sustained 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Heck, 4 more dice.
Yeah. Then these are strength 5, still wounding on
5s to 4s. Yeah.
and twin link.
Yay, Twin Link.
Angry. They're angry.
Yep.
They're kind of angry. How angry are? Wow, they're really angry.
8.
Huh? No,
Is it 8?
more than 8.
Oh.
8, 9, 10.
Ah.
10 AP ones. You're right out of the open. Ooh, nice. Not that good.
I felt 3.
They're 2 damage each.
2 damage each, so friend's dead, and then Liz has 4 wounds remaining.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have got Guilliman out. Uh-oh.
No, it's a good thing you brought Guilliman out. Now I can shoot a laser in his face.
That's true.
Oh, wait, no, that still stays there, because she is still technically oathed.
Yeah, I totally thought I was going to need Guilliman there. Guilliman will fire his Hand of Dominion at you.
Hand of Dominion.
It is rapid fire 2. I am definitely in rapid fire range.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Guilliman.
Wow. That's a little better.
Drink 6.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Wow. He's barely trying.
Yeah, AP 2. 2 damage each.
She's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, it was nice knowing
And then
you.
Guilliman's just kind of standing out in the breeze. Oops. That's the oopsies on my part. So then I didn't need to risk them. Yeah, why'd you let them die so easy? So that I could risk my assets?
Yep.
Can I see him?
From him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My Lancer has shots.
'Cause I'm
And,
pretty sure you cut through that line right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
and then from what I can tell, my Repulsor also has shots to at least that tank.
Nope, because you're going right over that train piece.
Oh,
You'd be
thank-
able to hit him.
Okay.
You can go there, but not there.
Right. Ooh, that's a split fire because that's Eradicators into 1 tank, and then that's
Yep.
yeah. So
But I mean, with the way my saves have been going,
you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
we'll see.
You'll be
We'll
fine.
see.
You'll be fine. Lancer, overkill into
You think it's overkill.
well, I
We'll
think
see about that.
I think the only thing in range is my big gun.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. You think it's overkill.
Well, it's just 2 shots with the Lancer big gun. They both hit.
Wow. Can you
Um,
roll 2 2s?
I can.
Hey, AP,
4.
I have cover. You can't see the whole unit.
Yep, you definitely have cover.
Sixes.
Nicely done.
The prosecutors.
That was-
Wow.
Yeah, but did you pull those from your pocket?
Nope.
Oh, well done.
Wow.
All right. Okay.
Okay then.
Okay then. We're gonna recover from that.
Eradicators.
Eradicators into your Gladius.
This Gladius in the middle.
Yep. So these are multi-belts. 3 hits.
Okay.
Wounding on
Fives.
5s. But re-rolling because you're a something.
Vehicle.
Yep.
Slash monster.
Yep.
It's one so far.
1 so far.
Ooh.
All 3.
Looking for those 5s. See, told you.
Okay.
They're D6 each. You're not in melt range.
I can take you out.
You can take me out. I think this is where I spend the command point. Try to keep it alive.
Okay. Here's a 5. Break my heart.
Nope. That is 3. I need you to roll really low here.
I think they also get to re-roll these.
They might. They probably do. I'm just
Because-
looking at how many wounds I have. I have 14 wounds. You need to do 14 damage, Tack.
On 3 dice.
On 3 dice.
I can re-roll the damage roll.
I trip ones into trip ones. Nope, that's 14,
14 on the-
exactly. Does he go boom?
This is a weird dice game.
This is really weird. No, and no. No booms here.
All right, because of the live stream.
It's a live stream.
I
Goodbye,
wasn't going to force you to
Gladius.
play it that way, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I brought big stompy knights that could blow up on a 4 last time for a reason.
You did.
I was gonna do it again, but then you
And then you
wanted
like
to have a
only
rematch.
got to do it once.
I know, that made me really sad.
Ha! Aha!
Last cannon.
Last talent is out of range.
Oh, you can't even shoot me.
I can't even shoot you.
You know what? Pretty sure I can shoot you.
I'm just realizing something.
Oh. You can still shoot the Terminators?
I might be able to.
That's fine. They didn't have the movement to do it.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
So I could go downtown, or
You can't shoot them.
I can shoot your other tank.
I thought you were out of range.
Last cannons are fine.
The two last cannons. Yeah.
The last talon is not.
Split fire?
Oh god.
Do it.
You are my new ultimate moment target,
I
so
know
I
the new
think
ult target.
I think I just put everything to your Terminators.
All right, Terminators. it
Your
is.
one tank living is your one tank living. Because the moment you try to move further, then my Eradicators might be able to overwatch you.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Right. So what we're gonna do with the repulsor is we're gonna put everything into your Terminators.
Yep.
I know there's a bit of fool's errand because you have a 2-up save, but you know,
Yeah.
stranger things can
They're
and will. Ooh.
They're T7 though, and you have +1 to wound right now.
Hunter Slayer as well.
Ooh.
We're gonna go for it.
Okay. I'm at 0, and you know what I can do? Because this is the top of a round. It's not the bottom of a round.
No?
He hasn't done anything yet.
He hasn't done anything yet.
Do you have any AP coming through other than your last cannons?
Hunter Slayer's AP3. Last Talon's AP3. Twin
Yep.
Last Cannon is AP3.
Yep, and that's it.
That's it.
Cool. So then I'm not going to waste the free stratagem
Yeah,
for
there's
that.
no point. All right. So Twin Last Cannon. So everything from Repulsor going to Terminators.
Yep.
I do hit with the last cannon. Hooray! I do wound with the last cannon.
Ooh. They say no. They say no.
Okay.
Look at that.
Then I've got 2 last Talon shots.
Mm.
They both hit.
Nope.
And
And twos.
All right, because of the moment. Only one?
No twin linked.
This one is not twin linked.
Okay. They continue to say no.
Okay. Hunter Slayer.
Yeah.
It does hit.
Not
It
like
does
that.
not wound. I have 2 command points. You have a 4-up save, but if you don't give models a chance to do cool things, they won't. Spending a command point, I do wound. Aha! You stopped my cool thing. I tried so hard, moving.
You're trying to break Levi. He is the unbroken.
All right, and then you know what? Defensive array.
Whee!
This is a whole lot of
5 billion bullets.
for a whole lot of nothing. This is gonna do Why are we doing this?
I don't know. You decided to do this.
You were in range. This is your fault.
You got distracted by the shiny. That's what I'm blaming.
Strength 4, winning on 5s, back down to 4s because of the moment.
Yep.
That is a total of
Hey, look at that.
7.
7.
There's at least one in there, right? One?
Yeah. Yeah, there's one. Look at that.
Yeah.
You got one. One of them is down to 3. You know what? Yep, he's the one without a helmet again. You guys need to wear helmets.
Yeah.
That's all you're shooting.
That's all my shooting. I have no charges to make. So I'm sabotaging with my infiltrators.
Yep.
Then we go into the end step, which is scoring step. JT, would you kindly give me 5 points on area denial?
I can do that, sir. 5 points
really
on
appreciate
area denial. So 24 secondary.
24 secondary to my 24 primary.
Indeed.
And then,
I'm just checking something here.
if you,
And the movement is sitting on 16 primary at the moment, and he's doing some measurements. Ooh, what's he thinking?
because at the end of the turn you can put
I
them
can
up.
uppy downy with them.
Ah, yes.
Your oath. You don't have the best options for Overwatch.
No, that does get you closer than trying to move just your 5.
Yeah, because the 5 still means I need I'm still out of a foot, where it's a 9-inch charge.
Is it a command point to do it?
Nope, it's free.
That's free. Okay. Then why wouldn't you?
Yep. And I've got the sisters already holding that objective. So
I do have a repulsor that can Overwatch, but it didn't do much in shooting, regular shooting.
right now you got to hit on 6s. So we are going to use.
They are pretty good at Overwatch.
They are pretty good at Overwatch too. I know, but we are going to use from the Golden Light. Terminator's going to go away. Mostly because the sisters somehow managed to survive.
Which is amazing.
It was brilliant, actually.
It's the Silent Sisters. They just went, shh.
Yeah, we're not here, guys. Don't look at us.
They're
Mind
sneaky
us.
and quiet. So that's from a Golden Light. That's the ability of the Terminators on their data sheet, correct?
Correct. So that lets them go once per game. I can pick them up, put them in reserves, and then they can come back down and play later. Which I need a little bit of extra movement to get to places that I want to, which means they are going to be the target. They're the best target to pick up now.
Are you going to keep no prisoners?
I think I will.
Okay, so you're going to draw one more second into your
He
turn.
He does need to kill things.
He does need to kill things. All right, folks. Well, that puts us at the halfway point of turn 4 already, with 2 turns of basic stagnation. Defensive play. Both players have got effectively almost their whole armies to go at it now. It's a really interesting board state. Even though Movement is behind and TAC is racking up primary, Movement's still going to get 8 more points on primary. That's going to put him back into a tie on the primary, and it comes down to those secondaries. He's really had the short end of the draw on those secondaries, so this is a really interesting board state. TAC's going to go to 2 command points, Movement's going to go up to 1, and like I said, it's going to depend on what he draws. The board itself is in a really... I like this, because there's still Stern Guard in the bottom right. At the very bottom, Movement has got Virtus Praetors, as well as a Caladius tank. He's got Draxus and her unit, and Witch Seekers on the top. I expect the Witch Seekers to actually just run and hide into the back, and then Terminators can drop back in here. He doesn't have a lot of units, no, but they're powerful units. Terminators and 2-up armor with 4-up invulns, those Custodes are dead hard to shift, so this is a bit of a make or break turn here for Movement. TAC is going to score some primaries. If he can kick TAC off of 2 objectives, then I think that almost guarantees that Movement can score a 15 point on his turn. If he can't, then this is going to be really down to the wire in the bottom of 5th turn. Big shout out to everybody in chat. Hi, Jen. How you doing? Love that you're all here with us. A reminder, this is sponsored by merch.playontabletop.com. That's Level Up Gaming. We got a half turn to go. Movement's into his movement phase. Think he's drawing his secondaries. Let's head back to the table and see what they've got for us. Mr. Movement.
All right, so I had no prisoners previously. I'm probably muted. I was muted. I had no prisoners. I pulled Defend Stronghold, which I've pretty safely, securely got that. I don't have any battle shocks to take. I'm not going to bother with Draxus's ability because, one, it's a risk of mortal wounds, and two, anything and everything is going to be within 18 inches, so you could shoot the living bejeebus out of that unit anyways. So, no point in doing that. No other command phase shenanigans to do, so I'm going to score 8 points yet again. Nice and consistent with those 8 points.
That's 48 to 30 then at the top of your turn. Is that correct? I believe that's what we've got.
I'll be going to 24 plus another. Yep.
Sounds
30
good to
it
me.
is. What I got.
Has the Whirlwind done anything? Actually, it's done
It's
very
done
good.
some work, yeah.
It's
Done
done
some work.
some things in this game.
Now, the decision I'm trying to make here... No, I already made the decision. I know what I'm going to do here. So, Draxus and her friends are just going to shuffle a little bit this way.
Okay.
So that Draxus... At the very least, Draxus can see...
The
no, the Inceptors.
Inceptors. Yep. So Draxus can see the Inceptors.
There.
The rest of them can, the two of them, if you're fully within, like that,
Yep.
then you can see the Eradicators.
No, I'm trying to actually see the Inceptors.
Oh, okay.
But as long
But
as you
you-
can still see from there, that's okay.
Yeah.
But he needs to be wholly within the footprint.
Yes.
The reason I'm doing this and I'm not pushing out further, one, if I advance, I lose out on extra shots with Draxus, which isn't worth it. And two, as long as I'm still tagging an objective I hold, I get to reroll all wound rolls.
Yes.
So that right now is more important to me than trying to do other things.
Do you want to roll an advance just to get them all hidden?
Yeah, let's go with the prosecutors next. They are rolling a 4. So
I'm
it's-
just going to hide them in here.
yep, that's exactly what they want to do. I'm also going to roll an advance for those Witch Seekers. They get a 5. 11. Actually,
Oh, you don't have to zone me out anymore.
no, I know, but it's just more for extra bodies. But if I go here,
Don't you want to just go this way?
really? With Witch
Well, they're not.
Seekers?
They're not in the. Fight
Actually,
yet.
no. Witch Seekers, they can just go up that way.
Yeah. 'Cause they're going to be hidden.
They're still hidden. You're shooting with a whirlwind, and if you're sending other bigger assets to go and kill Witch Seekers,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so they moved. Virtus Praetors.
They've got a 12.
We got a 12, and they
Look at-
fly, so he's gonna hop over here, then right next to him.
You know what? The Eradicators took out a tank, and they bullied some Custodes. They've
Just
done their
around.
job.
Yep,
Why are you facing them the other way?
because the way he sits right now, the spear gets in the way.
Ah.
So I've just spun him around so that the spear isn't problematic. I'm not gonna be measuring from the spear, so
He's actually just scared. They're kind of like backing up, like
no. He's gonna kill you with his exhaust.
Just like a Custodes like bike trick.
Yeah, why not? They're
right.
pretty good on their bikes. And then Levi and his friends are gonna pop in, and they're gonna come in. Let's put Levi here. I want Levi within 9 of
So 3
Guilliman.
shots, or I go with. Has Guilliman used his free yet? I don't think he has.
I don't recall you using it on this in this battle round. No.
Yeah. Hopefully, chat. Yeah.
Where's the outlet guy? You are gonna go to the back. You are gonna go to the front.
Question was asked: Did an Inquisitor requisition the Custodes, or did the Custodes requisition an Inquisitor? I suggested that it was Zinch messing with everybody.
Totally.
So Guilliman's going to point at the Inceptors, and the Inceptors are going to unload into the Custodes and Overwatch.
Yep. Makes sense.
So I'm not using command point here, JT.
and if you need to have used the command point, chat will tell us.
Yeah. So here we go. Looking for 6s, and this will be sustained 2.
Yep. Hey, look at that. 3 of them.
3 6s, and I get to reroll all these because you are my at the moment.
Well, at the
target.
moment.
One more.
All right.
So 2, 2, 2.
Should we have 12 shots?
8, 6. Yeah, 12. I shot you 9 times, and I hit you 12 times.
That checks out. Looking for force. Rerolling.
Yep. Rerolling because it's twin linked.
Yep.
They're kind of angry at you.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I'm about to go kill their Primarch.
So I dropped 4 out of the 12, so there's 8.
8 saves. AP 1, but they cannot see all of me, so I've got cover.
You do? Yep.
So looking for 2s. Okay. Bouncy bounce.
That could have been good.
It could have been good, but no, not this time. Not this time. All right. Which means on to shooting phase. So let's start with those Terminators.
Sure.
They are going to unload absolutely everything into Guilliman.
So these are AP2?
AP1.
AP1.
Everything's just AP1.
I'm out in the open.
Yep.
I could Armor of Contempt to keep me on my 2s.
I'd rather have it there.
And then hope that you fail your charge.
One can hope.
You know what they say hope is, Tack?
For the first step to disappointment.
First step on the road.
I don't think so. Hope hope is where it all begins. You need to hope in order to start.
What do you do, Jack?
And then Drax can also see me, but you don't have anti-infantry 4. Because it's not.
I won't have the. Yeah, I'd be re-rolling. I'd be fishing for 6 to do it.
Yeah. And you've got range on Guilliman for it?
For her? Yeah, the 24 and 18.
Okay.
So I'm more.
So I'm going to spend my 1 command point here.
Yep.
And I'm going to Armor Contempt Guilliman.
Okay. So let's start with those grenades. Because we've got grenade launchers strapped to our wrists. Yeah, that's okay. 14 shots.
Okay. Only 14?
Only 14 from 4 grenade launchers. Looking for 2s and then 6s. But I get to reroll all wound rolls because you're a character and a monster.
And you're a monster hunter.
Yep. So the 1s are no good, but these are the hit rolls. And then looking for 6s. There's 3 to start. 5 saves.
5 saves. Okay.
Take that damage, Guilliman.
Here you go. Oh, he takes 1.
Okay, okay. Woo.
Guilliman took 1 from grenades. Come on, Primarch.
Now it's time for the axes. Yay, axes.
Okay.
Drop 1. And still looking for those 6s though.
There's 2.
2. All right, I'll
And
take
reroll
2. Reroll it all. Go character hunting. Oh, there's one more. 1 more. So 3 total.
Sure.
These are 2 damage each though.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Because AP1 goes AP9.
AP1 goes to AP0 because of armor of contempt. That's okay. And then we are going to move over to
Guilliman doing
Draxus.
his best Custodes impression.
Best Custodes impression. He did pretty good, if you ask me. They are infantry.
You have a better chance at taking out Inceptors, and Inceptors are very good at. Don't let me pop them.
Yeah. The other thought I did have though is
Oh, you could charge onto the center?
I could charge into the center as well.
Got it. No, that's not a bad call either.
And if I can pop Guilliman and make him stand back up again,
I don't think you can pop him. Oh, this is.
maybe fishing for devastating wounds. There's a chance.
There's a chance.
Okay, I'm gonna consider that, but we're gonna go to the simple one. I'm gonna go to my Hurricane Bolters over here with the bikes into your Eradicator.
Oh, my poor Eradicators.
Poor Eradicators.
Okay. That's a lot of shot. That's a lot of angry.
I want to say that's 12 shots between 2 bikes. If I'm wrong, well, darn it. I wasn't wrong. Look at that.
Fight between Custodes and Primarch would be quite the spectacle. Love to see it.
Yep. All right, everything from the bikes into Eradicators. Let's see if we can kill them. Drop a couple. That's okay. And then looking for 5s, twin linked, all the bullets.
These are AP1?
AP1, 2 damage each. Sure. Oh, double check.
Custodes weaponry is really, really good.
1 more. So 4 saves.
AP1.
AP1, 2 damage.
Can you see all of me? Can you see the guy in the back? Without crossing terrain? Or
No, you're going to have cover. So, AP nada.
maybe not then. 3 ups. Ha!
Not like that, Tag. Even re-rolling 1 won't help you.
They just killed a tank. So
Yep.
they're just tired.
Yep. They
tired.
did their heavy lifting.
They did. But my
And that's some no prisoners points.
that is no prisoners.
That is no prisoners. Also have the potential to go that way.
How big is that charge?
To get clean through, I'd still need at least an 8.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. I
So
need to
Drax
pivot. So
Drax
9.
is
Redundant charges. Yeah. All right. Grab tank.
Yep.
Blaze cannon, because I don't think the other guns are in range. Blaze cannon is just going to go into your big boy.
Sounds good.
Let's see if we can kill a repulsor.
Okay. Ooh.
Jesus!
Ooh.
That's 3 lethal hits.
Yep.
And then wounding on... Well, let's see what I roll. That.
So 4.
4 at AP3, AP2 because of cover.
So I have a 5 up. Wow. All right.
Boom. Boom.
Here goes a repulsor. Yep. Not a single save.
4d6 plus 8.
Yep.
Yeah, he very much wanted you dead for killing his friend.
Yep.
Do you explode?
Nope. No.
No explosions here.
Repulsor is gone. Whew. And this is what it. This is why we played so cagey, because the moment anything kind of pops out, it dies.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah.
Cool. Draxus and friends.
Which is what I figured, because that's why I did the Hunter Slayer.
Yeah. I'm going to spend the 1 command point here. Archaeotech munitions. We're going to go for sustained hits, just because I want the sheer volume if I can. And I have reroll wounds, so I don't really need lethals.
So sustained into Guilliman.
And we're going to dump it all into Guilliman.
Okay.
So starting with the 4 spear shots, and then we'll do all of Draxus's guns after.
That takes you out of command points, correct?
Yep, I'm out of command points.
Thank you, sir.
That's 3 hits, no sustained. Looking for 6s. Nope. Reroll it all. Nothing.
Okay.
And then Draxus, we're going to start with her Tempest, which is 6 shots. Ooh, sustained 2. Hello.
There you go.
That's more like it. So we're going to put 3 back in. Nope. 2 back in.
Okay.
And these are strength 6, so I'm looking for 5s on these ones. That's 2 so far. No devastating wounds yet, because we're not doing that one. 4 saves, no AP. But they're 2 damage each.
Yeah, 4 12s. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Excellent.
So
4
down
damage.
to, yeah, so down to 5.
And
So
then
it is very doable.
devastating. Only 2 with no sustained here. How many wounds left?
4 or 5.
5? Okay, I won't kill you here. No wounds. Yeah, because I need 6s no matter what. Nothing. All right, so we got you down to 4.
5.
Oh, sorry, 5.
Down from 9, you did 4, down to 5.
Yeah. I forgot you're on 10. Okay, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
They've already done their double tap, so they can't do that again. Let's charge stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the one that I really, really want to do here. Levi and his friends into Guilliman need the 9. And I still got Levi's captain ability for free in my pocket.
Yep.
Nope, that's a 4.
Everybody clench. That's what Michael likes to say.
Yep.
Here we go.
Rerolling for free. That's a 6.
That's a 6, and
That's
he
a
gets
3.
it. Why am I cheering? Anyway. Yep.
Levi's going to make it in.
Yep.
And then his friends are going to be just right behind him.
Yep. You don't touch on a 9 because you have to be outside of 9.
But they'll be piling in.
But they'll
and
be
all that
piling
fun
in
stuff.
all that fun stuff. Yeah. There you go.
Draxus and friends into your Inceptors. That's the ones. They needed, we were saying 8, I believe it was. They're just inside of 8, so it'll be a 7. So it's 7 for them. Can they do it? 7 just exactly.
Nice.
So she's going to get right there with that one. Her friends are going to follow. Let's go, boys. We're going for a run.
I can't do it.
Can't do what?
My Psycho is visible to Guilliman,
Oh.
but I can't target him with Fiery Shield because it only affects infantry or mounted.
Ah, gotcha.
So
We're going to do this for the movement. The Virtus Praetors are going to try and charge the Inceptors as well. They needed an 8, but it's going to be a 9 because I'm going to need to pivot to get in there.
okay.
Will they make a 9? How about that exactly?
Uh-oh.
They're doing the absolute bare minimum to go do what they need to do. Boop. Well, that was a thing. You've used Guilliman's free thingy,
I still have 1 command point. Yeah.
but you can't interrupt. And that's more of what I was looking at. So I can kind of choose where I want to fight and do all that things.
Yes.
I'm actually going to start with the...
Traxxas?
I'm going to start with Draxus and Friends.
Okay.
Because that allows me to go there, there.
You can't fight me through the walls.
I can't fight you through the wall.
It'll
which
be
is fine.
Draxus and 1
It's
Custodian.
just going to be Draxus and 1.
But
which
you
I'm
have
okay with.
the bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if I don't manage to kill them all, if you pull that way, I still pile in and consolidate and fight that way.
Can you reach me if I kill 2? I don't think you can.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
kill 2,
Or I just kill the whole unit and then the bikes are just
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
So either way, I mostly want to do that for the extra movement.
oh, I get it. Yeah.
So let's start with the Draxus' friend. We're gonna go for sustained hits. Huh. Draxus knows karate.
Yep.
Wait, does that work? I'm looking that up right now. No, I don't think she would get it because she doesn't actually have the kata rule, so I'm not going to give it to her.
Right.
If I'm playing it wrong, Chad will yell at me. It's fine. So I'm going to start with the Custodian
The
Guard.
unit has the rule, but her model
She doesn't. Yeah, her model doesn't because she's an ally.
Right.
So I'm going to just start with the regular Custodian anyways.
Yeah, I think you have to have the martial kata word.
I believe I need the
Same thing
actual
as
rule
having an
specifically.
ultimate moment. You need the ultimate moment
Yeah.
keyword, right?
Spears, going for sustained. Let's stab Inceptors.
Okay.
Ooh, hello. He's all by himself, but he's got this.
No, it's okay.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
I realized I could have fiery shielded them because they're visible to that.
You want to, go for it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. Looking for 3s because strength 7. And choose the box, and then re-rolling because I'm on an objective and you don't control that anymore. 6 AP2, 2 damage each.
6 AP2.
Okay, Chad did confirm Draxus does not get karate.
5 ups. I make 1, so dead, and 1 has 1 wound remaining.
Great, Draxus.
Yep, here we
with her
go.
power fist.
Probably kill the squad.
She gets 3 whole attacks. I believe in her, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
She hits twice.
Nice.
Yep, it is twice. And then looking for 4s, but she gets to reroll everything because she's part of the guard unit. Nope, do it again. Nope, she didn't kill you.
Okay, so I will take my 2 away so that you cannot pile with your bikes.
Yep.
And
However,
I live.
can consolidate here.
You can,
So
yes.
they are just going to consolidate and secure that objective just a little bit better.
And this is where order of operations in terms of your attacks is so important.
Yeah. The bikes are probably going to be dying horribly next turn. That's okay. Because for now, we're going to go kill your Primarch.
Mm-hmm.
That way here.
So we've killed 1 unit so far. 4 no prisoners, right? The tank?
Yep.
Oh, you've killed 2. You kill 1 more, you max on no prisoners.
What's the other unit?
You
Oh,
killed
right.
Eradicators.
Eradicators. That's right. Right.
What's that 3?
That's the wound on the unhelmeted guy.
Yeah, so how about I take my wound over there?
Oh, yeah, your wound's on that side. Right.
All right, let's do this.
You're T9?
I am T9.
Great.
I am a Dreadnought in a Primarch's body, or a
I'm going
Primarch,
to go for sustained. We're going to ask you all the questions in the world.
and I'm going to say no.
You're just going to take this. And then I'm going to do the 3 regular guys first, and then the... Oh, yeah, he's touching him, so yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do the captain afterwards because he's got a slightly different profile.
Okay.
Karate.
Hold on, what's the AP on this?
AP1.
AP1?
AP1. You
Uh,
can take it on 2 ups if you wanted.
I'm going to Armor Contempt one last time.
Yep. How about them karates? And those ones.
So they all
Those
go
4 back in, and then I get an extra one.
Nice. And then you're wounding on
4 is rerolling everything.
because I'm a monster
You're a monster.
and a character.
And a character.
And you just natively rolled all that?
Yep.
All right.
How about everything?
Everything. Whoa. And these are
What?
3 damage, or 3 damage.
3 damage each.
Yeah.
That is 13 saves. Karate.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Nope, he's dead.
Whee!
You got him.
We got him.
For now.
Yeah, right. For now.
You could? Yep, definitely.
but are they closer?
Oh, yeah, but can you reach them? I don't think you can reach them. Oh wait, no, you can't.
If I get to the wall, then it's yeah. So I'd have to go that way if I did.
Yep.
And you know what? I do want to go that way. So we're gonna just put him down. He's gonna take a nap because he's technically not here.
I mean, you're gonna let my librarian fight you again.
Yeah, that's fine.
We know what happened last time.
Yeah, that's fine. Look, you may believe in miracles,
I do believe in miracles.
but miracles are heresy. Whoever has doesn't have the helmet has the wounds.
Okay. All right. Then I fight you back.
Yeah. Where do you want to start?
We will start with the
Drop kicks in the
Inceptor.
middle?
Yep.
Drop kick.
Hit you twice or once. Sorry.
Yep.
And
E6.
no, nothing.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna pile in with my
Stern guard and your wizard.
yep.
You're a wizard.
So the way that they pile, they're all able to fight through the one string guard
Mm-hmm.
because he's fighting you there instead
Yep.
of through the wall. So let's go with you've got one with 2 wounds left? 3 wounds left.
3 wounds.
Okay. So
Yeah, that
we'll
was
go.
good one, so they're gonna take that out.
So we're gonna go with the force weapon.
Okay.
Here comes a force weapon.
Bonk stick. Reroll.
You are
Almost.
So that's everything. 6.
So you're looking for 5s. Goes to 4.
Yeah. Uh-oh. He is slower now. Yep.
He's
just,
definitely cooled down.
Yep. Just 1.
You do the 1.
All right.
Can you kill him?
I could maybe. No.
Nope, leaves him with 1.
But now my stern guard boots are gonna do it.
Yeah, they won't.
Stern guard boots.
Stern guard boots bounce. Yeah, we're rolling.
Yep.
Yep.
Needing 4s again.
Mm-hmm.
3 boots, please. Boots to the face.
No.
Ah.
See, told you, boots aren't gonna do anything here.
All right.
Does Guilliman stand back up? No, he doesn't. He stays down.
He says back
Oh.
up.
The poll voted. They said yes to 68%. Did he stand back up?
He
did.
I think. Stands on a 3, not a 4, right?
I think it's a 3-up.
It used to be a 4 up.
Yep.
Yeah,
So he'd go here because he has to stand back up close as possible, but outside of an inch.
correct.
Well, that happened.
That happened.
That happened.
Yeah.
Wowsies.
I pulled defense stronghold this turn, so that's still ongoing. I will score the 5 for no prisoners.
Yep.
Yay, points.
And then I will score my 3 for sabotage.
Yes, you will. So that's ongoing. That I scored 3.
That means 3 more points on secondaries for attack to go to 27. Is that right? And then Custodes are going to score 5 on no prisoners to go to 11 with a defense stronghold ongoing. And this is anything but over. It's only
not
16 points in it. 16 points in it, and TAC still has 2 objectives.
I've got myself at 35.
That's what we have yet.
Oh, okay. Right, delay.
51, 35.
And then I'm at,
And it's the end of round 4, which is really interesting because TAC is going to score primary now, and Movement gets to score the bottom of the turn. It's 16 points in it. TAC has burned through a lot of his secondaries that were easier to score. It's going to depend on what he draws now. And I've said this the entire game. It's going to come down to secondaries because the primaries are so close. Movement has the advantage, and he knows where TAC's units are going to be, so he knows where he can put his units and potentially get that 15-point primary at the end of the game. 13 feels like it's almost a guaranteed. So really, it's not a lot in this game. It's a 16-point gap. TAC gets 8 on primary. It's a 24-point gap before secondaries, but we've seen it before. 15 points primary, 10 points on secondaries. That wins Movement the game at this point. This is super, super close. I am loving how tactical the first 3 turns were, and it's been absolute murdering since then. It's been a riot. Last opportunity to talk to you about the sale going on with Level Up Merchandising, who's sponsoring this year's live league. It's merch.playontabletop.com. The code is HOTPOT, and save yourself 10% off your order. Plus, there are available shipping options for free in some cases. Check out the information that is at that website, merch.playontabletop.com. You can get all of our cool shirts and hats and dice, and the new tape measure even is available for order. I love the tape measure. Unfortunately, no Michael Lemur. That picture is frightening. It is absolutely a frightening picture. But definitely, Michael has gone mad. The sale runs through the rest of the weekend, so your last opportunity to get it will be Sunday night. Hot Pot for 10% off. HOTPOT. Code HOTPOT to get yourself 10% off of your order. This match is not over yet. This is super close. In what has been an absolute barn burner of a battle here in the last couple of turns. Last time Mubin lost on the last turn because I believe Tak went second, and that was what secured the victory for him. I think Mubin's about to do the same thing to Tak. This is really cool. I cannot wait to see what the fifth and final turn has. Tak, would you tell us what your secondaries are, please?
I have pulled Storm Hostile Objective, and I have also pulled Established Locus. Storm I can potentially do on the center objective. Established Locus is much harder. And so I'm going to score 8 on primary. There's a very good chance that Mubin catches me because he gets to score his primaries late. And this is the power of sticky objectives, because the best thing I could have done is take away your home objective,
So
but I
get
can't.
the defense stronghold because you can't really take that away no matter what.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think we should you should have something to throw at Mubin every time he's muted when he starts talking.
Just have like a pile of plushies. It's been a while since I've been on a live
We've
stream
got
like
you
this.
both at 1 command point each.
That's what I've got.
Yep. And then Guilliman, so what I'm seeing in Pyromancy, Guilliman is going to turn on his Double Oath as well as his
Free strat.
Free strat. I took rolls on my Battle Shocks already. Sorry everybody for not doing it on camera, but we did pass Battle Shock with my Stern Guard as well as the
Inceptor pass with flying colors.
Yeah, he rolled a double 6 on that. Then we score, because I am scoring normally 3 points, 5 points for 8, taking me to 32 on primary and 27 on secondaries. I never had the ability to stay just one model left on that objective. So this is where you can definitely win a game by having that one turn where you outscore primary than your opponent.
Yep.
You've done such a fantastic job of keeping it parity with the primary.
Yeah, doing the
Rapid
Happy Downy
ingress.
and dropping the doing the rapid ingress there to begin with was fantastic.
So good, so good. All right, so we go into the movement phase.
Movement phase.
Movement phase.
Movement phase. There's a t-shirt that exists out there in the wild that says movement phase.
I'm gonna move it all over you.
You can move it all you want.
I am gonna.
You aren't
it-
moving.
I am moving all I want.
I am enjoying all the fun names for Guilliman this game. My personal favorite has always been Rubber Duck Ghillie Suit. That's been my favorite forever.
Rubber
Reboot
duck
Godachan is a good one. I like that one. Reject
That was
Gogo
smart.
Band. That's a good one.
That was smart.
Oh, smart.
Moving them before you fell back over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I would definitely take that Overwatch.
Yeah, I'm not letting you Overwatch.
Oh, come on. Technically, I could still Overwatch.
You can Overwatch with them,
There's
but
12 shots. But I don't have... no, there's 12 shots with rerolls.
do you have rerolls there?
Yeah, twin length. Not rerolls to hit.
You
Rerolls to
don't-
wound.
yeah, so it's like how many?
It's
do you
still
take?
not worth it. The grenades here are way more important. Because the blast would get me extra 2 shots per.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So be able to see everybody,
Yep.
basically. Well, except them. I can't see them.
Yeah. Yeah, because they are specifically on the other side.
Yes.
Whoop. Let you have your spot back.
I would like to have my spot back. They can kind of see him, barely. Well, actually, he's not fully in the terrain piece. So far, nothing can really.
Well,
see
you
him.
can see him because he's.
Yeah, but
not-
you can't shoot out.
I can't shoot or do anything unless I move.
So I'm gonna just go that way.
Okay.
And so what this does is it gives me options. If I really need to kill them for whatever reason, I can.
Gilliman can go that way. If
But
he needs to, he can punch
I'd
back
rather
this
go
way
that-
instead.
that way.
Yep. Yep.
No, they can still all see underneath the tank to them. They all have line of sight.
Yeah, you're good. Because Alexander's at the back. So everyone can see Alexander. Or not, sorry, Alexander, Levi.
And then they're within 8 of the. Okay, cool.
To be clear, gentlemen, there's literally no way that you can get to Movement's home objective.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
there's
so
no
we're
way.
going to score the defense stronghold for you right
Yep.
now.
And then my tank. My tank is going to look at you.
Okay.
And then I'm falling back with the. So I'm going to start there in terms of your Overwatch. So you can't
If you go
Overwatch
into
now.
the building, I can't overwatch you at all. If you move out, I can overwatch
Yeah,
you
exactly.
still.
So I'm going to go that way.
Yeah.
And move into the building. So now you can't see me past that wall.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no Overwatch. I've shut down Overwatch. Right?
Yep. And then he's staying in combat, I take it?
He's saying because he's got assault bolters.
Oh, yeah, they're pistols.
Yeah, they're pistols.
Yep.
Okay. That is it for all of my movement. We are going to go into the shooting phase.
Mm-hmm.
In the shooting phase, you have
How much multi-damage do you have going into those Terminators?
there,
just a laser?
there.
No, go on.
Why?
It's because the Levi has an ability that he can use once per battle that reduces all incoming damage to him to 1.
Okay.
Not
But
reduced
you-
by 1, it turns it to 1.
Turns it to 1. Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, I'm expecting a lot of damage to come through. If the Stern Guard actually wipe the unit, they're just going to wipe the unit no matter what, and they have a lot of 1 damage coming through.
Right.
If they shoot first and I still survive somehow, then your bigger lasers, we'll
Right,
see.
So use it then.
Yeah. I'd rather try and keep it in my pocket for the fight phase if it gets to that. Risky, might not happen, but we'll see.
Okay.
Because it is a start of phase ability. Isn't
And it is a start of phase,
Yeah,
which is why I had to
so
contemplate
really-
it now.
It's a mathematical gamble here.
And
It's a
the,
risky gamble.
But I like
gamble is you're going to wait for the fight phase. Is that
Yep.
the gamble?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to wait for the fight phase because you're either deleting me now
Yeah.
or I'm still alive. It's one or the other. There's no in between.
Okay, got it. All right, so what we're going to do here is we are going to spend my one and only command point, and we are going to sail from the Librarians unit into.
Terminators?
Is that what I want to do, or do I? How many wounds on a bike?
That was a very good question.
5
It's been
wounds
a
each,
while.
6 wounds each.
I-
Something really, really ridiculous.
It's something ridiculous. 5 each.
So.
Best case scenario, you're maybe killing 1 unless you double tap with grenades. Get really lucky, then you can kill
do you have
both.
feel no pains here?
Not yet. Built in, I have no feel, no pains anywhere.
Oh,
on the
right.
teams. Yeah.
You need to. So
I gotta
that
spend the
means
command
the Whirlwind has to fire first.
Okay.
Sorry. So Whirlwind is going to fire everything, including its Hunter Killer, into Levi and Friends.
Checks out.
So let's start off with the Vengeance Launcher. It's going to
Vengeance.
get 3. You are not a 5-man squad,
New. 6
so
shots.
6 shots. I'm hitting at full ballistic skill though, because I can see you. Because you're in that terrain piece.
Yep. It's good to hit me on 3s now. Yay.
Drop 1. And then wounding on
Threes,
+1 to wounds.
2s.
Yeah. 2s. Roll 2 1s in there.
Nice.
Effective AP1.
Yep. Because I'm in cover. I fail 1.
2 damage.
All right. That kills the wounded one without a helmet. He deserves it for not wearing a helmet.
And then you owe me a battle shock test. And this is big. Do not fail this.
Well, now that you say that. See?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why would you do this,
I'm
Tack?
so sorry.
See?
I'm
See,
so
you
sorry.
don't ever do that to somebody. You don't call the
Wait, I
shot.
didn't call it. I said don't feel it. I was encouraging him not
Yeah,
to feel it.
okay,
Yeah.
that's what do they call
That's
it?
not
That's the
reverse psychology shenanigans. Yeah.
Oh no!
Wait, you're telling me that I can
no.
reverse, I can talk to dice and make dice do what I want? Is that what you're saying?
I think you might be able to.
That
You
sounds
and
like
Nick,
heresy
I don't
to
know,
me.
man. There's something.
That sounds like heresy to me.
Wham!
And then, because then shoot, I forgot to shoot the rest of it. So
Yeah, because you have other guns.
here's a rapid fire storm bolter because I'm
Yep.
in rapid fire range. And this is probably wounding on 4s. I got 1. 1 invul, or not. Don't do
Takes
that.
damage.
I didn't say anything there. I didn't even finish my sentence before we rolled that 1.
No, you know what it is? It's not you. It's not you. I'm going to say it right now because I know chat's probably looking at it too. It's the fact that now these are the most crucial roles that I need defensively. They never go well for me.
Save the Hunter Killer.
Okay,
yeah,
he
see-
saved the Hunter Killer.
There you go, right?
Who wants to shoot next?
Because you can't pull. It'll be the Stern Guard. It'll be the full
Yep.
load from the Stern Guard. Because you can't use the
Can't do anything.
strat, so you just gotta take it. The first JT.
Michael, is that you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
You just throw the one away.
It was one of our old dice.
Oh.
That's why I threw it away.
Okay. All right, here we go. Stern Guard veterans, everything into the Terminators. I will supercharge or focus switch fire the
wizard.
Librarian. Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go.
Pew.
There's a bunch of sustains in there. GT, you know the whole thing about Stern Guard take forever?
Yeah.
Do something.
Hey, GT, how's it going?
Bum, 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 bum. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing
So,
elevator
I feel,
music.
JT, I feel.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on this? I feel like the Alaris are about to die horribly, and then Guilliman's going to charge Draxus and friends.
The failed battle
But
shock is
I feel like he
brutal.
bounces.
You know what? I think Guilliman bounces. That's that's what I'm thinking happens, and then you pick him up again. The challenge here is that failed battle shock, and your leadership's 6 for crying out loud. The failed
Why
battle
there's
shock
6
means no
baffles me?
4
Because I think they should be 5s.
I think honestly though, even with the 4 invulnerable save or 4 feel no pain against the mortals,
There's too much.
I think there's just so much volume here at this point that you unfortunately get picked up. Not being able to get to the Stern Guard might be the victory that TAC needs. However, those bikes in the middle and the Arachnus Blaze Cannon and the Gladius, they can come after Stern Guard. That's a lot of mortal wounds on the charge with a tank shock. So it remains to be seen. How much damage did you do, TAC?
One
I have
so
cover,
far.
so
Yeah.
1.
I only have one devastating wound for that volley.
Ooh. Oh, so one of them's at 2 ones left.
So they slowed down huge.
Uh-oh. Maybe my prediction's wrong.
Yeah, maybe the prediction.
Did I reverse psychology this?
Yeah, maybe. So that goes back in.
Use the heavy bolters?
Yeah. 1. Go fish. That is 3 saves to make at AP1.
Whee! We'll take 2 more
Oh.
damage. So you kill another one.
Yep.
Whoop. And there's still only 1 devastating wound coming through so far?
And
with
then
2 from the heavy.
and 2 from the heavy bolter.
Okay.
And then does the Librarian do awful things to you?
Mind bullets.
How many shots do I get?
Heretic.
Only 1.
Excellent. Apparently you just have to call him a heretic.
Yeah, I guess.
He does have a devastating wound though.
No, that was a.
Oh, that was to hit.
Yeah. And then now I need.
Does he not sustain?
All right.
So you get one more wound roll.
Right. And then I'll pick them both up and fish. But they're both wounds, AP 2.
So 2 wounds going to AP1. Hey, look, you make both of those.
Nice.
But you had 1 dev from there, right? Or no,
No,
devs?
no,
Oh, no devs. Okay.
Do I give myself a headache? I do
No,
not.
no
But,
headache for you.
You have 3 devastating wounds to take.
So there's a total of 5 damage coming through from devastating wounds. There's 1 that you did normally from the regular guns.
Only 3.
No, it's 1 regular one, and then you had 2 heavy bolters.
I think there's only 1 heavy bolter.
Was it just 1 heavy bolter?
Yep. Yeah, it's
I
only
thought it was 2.
There's only 3 devastating wounds.
So you leave a Terminator. Actually, no, you kill the Terminator.
Yeah, I killed the Terminator and Levi.
Kill the
still alive.
Terminator. Levi remains.
How many wounds is Levi?
Going to double check, but I want to say 7.
Okay.
Levi the Unbroken. Levi. Yep, 7.
7. Okay. So I'm going to shoot backwards from Guilliman into Levi.
Yep.
You are now out in the open.
He
right.
absolutely is.
So, but these are only AP1 anyway.
Levi the Unbroken.
So, oh no, these are AP2. Never mind. So they push it again long.
He's fine.
Okay, so here we go. Everything hits.
I said he's fine.
Right, you never say piece
only
of
one.
cake, because then the labyrinth tricks you.
Take 2 damage.
2 damage. Yeah.
So he's down to 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we will go with the
Giant laser cannon of death.
yeah. Yep. everything from my Lancer is going to go into Levi. Everything.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so
I'm
giant
okay
laser.
with this.
Both hit. Winning on 2s. Both 1s. Nope, no wounds from the laser.
Laser.
Wow. Huh.
Roblox. That's a good one. This is the something or the other.
This is the heavy stubber.
Oh, okay.
But it's in rapid fire range.
Yep. 5s to 4s.
Yeah, so 3 saves.
He fails 2 of them.
Okay.
He'll take heavy bolters, or sorry, heavy stubbers. So he's down to 3.
And then I've got 2 from bolters that are both in rapid fire range.
Yep. Yeah, 8 shots.
Yep. Wow, my dice are really slow. On. And on 4s. That is, oh, there's all my 6s.
Woo.
4. 4 saves to make, no AP.
He'll take 1 more.
Okay.
Down to 2.
Rocket pod.
Rocket pod.
3 shots. 1 hit so far. 1 hit. That's it.
1 hit or 1 wound?
1 hit.
Ah.
I was re-rolling for the moment.
Gotcha.
And then string 8, so wounding on 2s,
Yep.
right? 3 is 2s?
Roll that one.
No.
Okay. I said no.
Okay.
I think that's it. Other than the assault bolters going into Draxus and friends.
Yes. So here comes. No, I've got the infiltrators popped out so that they can,
Oh yeah, they did. Look at
so
that.
they can shoot the either.
They can shoot there or there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take your pick.
Okay. But we'll do the assault bolters first. So this is Inceptor firing into Draxus. I was really hoping to pull the.
The wound.
No, the the moment.
Ah.
2 into 1, nothing. Okay.
Okay.
So. Can they see him though? Oh,
See who?
Yeah, they can definitely.
Yeah, they can see him. Yeah, they can see Levi for sure.
All right. How many wounds do you have on Levi?
2. That's all
2.
he needs. He's got this. The whirlwind was the first thing to shoot, actually.
Can they all see him?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because when I was doing I completely forgot that these are your infiltrators. So when I was doing line of sight before, I was actually counting the infiltrators.
Okay. All right. So here comes the marksman bolt carbines.
Pew pew. Reroll. Wow.
Yeah. Like I said, I think I've slowed down here. My dice are tired.
The gold is too strong.
It's in my eyes.
4s.
Yep. Only 2.
It was all you need. Nope, never mind.
Yeah, that's
He's
what
still good.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
So, where do you want to charge?
Where do I want to charge? Charge number 1. Whirlwind into Levi.
Yeah, okay.
6, because I can go straight, right?
It's either just in or just out.
Looks like I'm in.
Yeah, you're in.
Then Guilliman is going to use his ability.
Tank shock.
Tank shock.
You're gonna do 1. Just watch.
A whirlwind is
You're gonna leave him with 1.
Whirlwind is T10, I believe, right?
I think so.
I know my dice have slowed down, so there's a good chance I only do. There we go.
What's the range on Guilliman's ability?
12 inches.
So it's when you complete the charge, then you use
Yeah.
it. That makes
Yeah.
sense?
Yep. I'm pretty sure he was in range anyways.
There we go. That's the 2 6s.
Does he explode?
Does Levi explode?
No. He just dies horribly.
Okay.
It would be funny if he exploded. The amount of times I've done that to JT where I'm like, and explode, and he's just looked at me like, what do you mean it explodes?
And then Guilliman is just going to go and do his darndest. It's a full squad of.
It's only 4 custodian guards in a character. Only.
He's in.
Yay, he made it. And they're actually open moment now.
And that's a huge part. That's why I needed tank shock.
Yeah,
kill
you
in
needed
order.
that.
You pass the oath over.
And take that out of the way so that people don't think that the whirlwind is battle shocked for some reason.
And I'm gonna need to go with the hand. I would love the devastating, but you have one command point. You can turn on the 4-up funeral pin.
Absolutely.
And then the hand is 4 wounds each.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
So I'm gonna go with
Pretty
the
big.
hand. Gonna go with the hand. Don't try to change my mind.
I wasn't planning on it. I don't think so.
You can also save the 1 command point just for a command reroll on the invuln. That's
Yep.
probably the best part of it, or probably the best use of it.
Arcane Genetic. Nope. Nope. Yep. I got nothing.
Okay.
Now, what I'm hoping for is him killing one of them. Just one, not more. So that I can pop a stratagem and get more attacks into you.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Guilliman into Custodes one last time in this fight. Hopefully.
No.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh, look at all those ones.
Look at all those ones.
Good thing you get to reroll it.
There we go. Everything hit.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Everything. All
So that's
stepping.
7?
Yep. 7 4 pinballs.
Nope. I'm gonna do these slow because Draxus only has a 5.
Okay, so 4 at a time.
So starting with the sword and board.
Oh, you're gonna do it 1 at a time.
Oh yeah, because he only has.
They're all 4 damage each.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so it's all. Every one of these is a dead custodian. These are 4 damage each.
Do I leave the banner? Do I care about the banner? No.
3 at a time because
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the 2 shields first.
Okay.
Sword and board is dead.
Okay.
We're gonna continue with the banner.
Hmm.
He's
Dead.
dead. Other custody.
Dead.
Dead. One last custody. Also dead. I'm gonna command reroll to try and keep him alive.
Yep.
Nope.
Got the custodian.
Draxus
4 damage.
takes the 4, and I think she's just dead.
Ooh, Guilliman. Whoosh.
Yeah, after you got slapped around.
Yeah.
But yes, that is the full squad.
You did just enough. Well done, Tack.
All right.
All right.
No established locus. Wasn't going to be able to do it. But I do score my Storm Hostile objective for 4 final points.
Yep.
That is it. That is all 31 primary, 32 primary, 31 secondary,
And I do score my 3 for.
which you already scored you. I
Okay.
think, right?
We already scored you for that.
So I'm at
Ruben,
38.
63-38. So that's 25 points. Is that what that is? Am I reading that right?
I should have 63.
Yeah.
Is my
To 38.
238.
That's a 25-point difference.
Area
This
now.
is the final half turn. 25 points, folks. That's all that's in this. What we thought was a rout, what we thought was going to be one thing and the other, and has bounced back and forth so many times, has literally come down to the final turn. Mubin has the bottom, which means Mubin is going to score his primary at the bottom of the turn. As it sits right now, Mubin is sitting on 2 objectives, which is 8 points. He has the agency to get 2 more objectives, which puts him to a 15-point primary. That, combined with potentially a 10-point secondary, gives him 25, which is a tie game. This is nuts. I gotta be honest, we've had some back and forth games, we've some interesting games on our live league so far, but as a rematch of the last season's finale, this has delivered on everything it promised. Mubin going second, getting the bottom of turn, it's going to be huge, but secondaries are going to tell the tale. Mubin is up to 1 command point, Tack's up to 1. He no longer has a freebie Mubin, nor does Tack. It's literally all on the table. Everything is there. It's all up to this draw, and it's all up to these dice. What story are they going to tell? Is it going to be victory for Roblox Goalie Mask? Or is Levi the Unbroken, who finally was downed by the mighty whirlwind, is he going to have vengeance? Let's find out. Mubin, do you know, or can you tell us, while you unmute yourself,
I'm unmuted.
what your secondaries are, please?
I unmuted. it. I have got area denial and secure no man's land. So I need to get in the middle.
So he got the perfect secondary draw, but he
Yep.
has to work for it.
It's not an easy one, but I've got a chance. Got a chance.
I do not go to an extra command point for ditching established locus. You do not get a command point if you ditch in the final turn.
That is absolutely correct, Tack. Yeah, it's one of those caveats that a lot of people miss because you can discard all the way to turn 5 because both players don't have the option to do it in turn 5. You can't do it if you went first.
Yes. So you do not get command points for ditching in the last final turn of the battle.
Nope, I can't do that. Can't do that. Okay. So I can't do mortal wound shenanigans to you.
You
Fine.
can't fly over me.
Because I can't. There's no way for me to fly over any of your models without being within 1 inch. So we're not even going to bother doing that. We are just going to go here and here.
Charge onto the kill as many as you can in shooting. Charge on the point. Try to
Pretty much.
Yep.
Which actually, because your character's there, we're going to make that as easy as possible by going there.
Got it.
The Witch Seekers, as tempting as it is,
I will overwatch the bejesus out of them with the.
with the little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And it comes down to whether your tank can take out Guilliman, right?
Yep. Is that really what I'm about to try and do?
Charge. Charge? Oh. Get as
No,
close as
because
possible.
as soon as I move in, that becomes a 10-inch charge, which is going to be darn near impossible.
How many OC are the sisters?
1 each.
1 each. Okay, so you. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you need to? Can you walk onto it, or do you need to advance? to get
I can
close?
walk 1 onto it, but then that means we tie in the middle,
Correct.
and you're still going to overwatch me anyways.
Potentially.
This is really interesting because you need to take 3 objectives.
I do need to
It's
take 3
either his
objectives,
attacks home
and
or the one below
That's
the
a
stern guard on
lot
it.
to chew. A lot of bodies to chew through. How much OC each are you? The bikes? 2? 2 each, right?
2 or 3.
Are they 3?
I'm double
Wow.
checking. No, they're just 2.
So that's a lot of OC you need to knock me off of there.
Yep.
Between their shooting and their fighting, they could wipe the stern guard, but do you have a librarian in there too?
Want to on there?
Just put 1 toe on there. I'm just gonna move.
Because they can flamer the.
This is close,
Yep,
folks.
and try and force you to take a battle shock test.
Yeah. Well,
Would you like to overwatch?
Yep. I don't get rerolls here though.
Huh?
I don't get rerolls here.
Nope.
It was suggested that the whirlwind should have a new name, and its name should be Broken Wind. I think Breaker of Wind makes more sense.
Only problem is then I lose armor contempt and any rerolls.
I'm going to let you contemplate that. I'm going to do another move because I know I want to do this regardless.
And get
Get
small
shots
shots
there,
onto
shots there. Yep.
Makes sense. I have a tool up with cover. You have AP3. I cut it to AP2. It still forced me to 4 up there
For Guilliman?
for Guilliman, probably. Or can the back end of you see all of me? Okay, so then if I can't armor contempt Guilliman, then the best bet here is
Overwatch.
to Overwatch. So I'm spending my 1 only command point, and my Assault Bolter is going to Overwatch into those sisters. Pew pew. I just need 1 6 in here.
No 6s. No 6s.
There's a 6.
Ooh.
So they're all hits.
Yep. Looking
Wow.
for 3s rerolling.
Yes. That's
Got 1,
2
2.
so far. And it's all 3. In
Okay.
AP1, you have cover.
So looking for 3s. Ooh.
That's 1 so far.
There's 2. I
Yep.
only lose 1. Lose the one in the back here.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay. So movements are done. Shooting.
Yep, now it's just dice. Now it's just dice.
Okay. The sisters are
Gilliman
going
has 6 wounds, to be clear, guys. Just chat's asking.
Yes,
He comes back with
Gilliman has
6, right?
6.
Yeah, when he resurrects, he comes back
Back
with
with
6.
6.
I'm going to start with the sisters. They're going to split fire. One is going to shoot the Inceptor. The other one is going to shoot Guilliman.
Got it.
Into the Inceptor first.
Okay, how many shots?
4.
4. Okay,
Looking for 5s. You only have 1 wound there.
I do.
There's 1 wound. Would you kindly fail it?
No
No AP.
Okay,
It's just a 3 up.
I'm okay.
Nope. Okay. And then into Guilliman.
All
Full 6 onto
Yep.
Guilliman.
But you need, I'm T9. You need 6s?
6s. No 6s.
Okay. You can only force Battle Shock, I think, on the Gravis armor, right? Or does it?
No, I think it's anything I hit. I'm gonna double check it, but if it's anything I hit, I think I go for.
Guilliman's got a 5-up, and
Yeah.
the Inceptor has a
Inceptor has a 6.
6.
Yeah. No, enemy unit just has to take a battle shock.
Okay. Guilliman is the one with the more OC.
I'm gonna force it onto Guilliman.
Okay. And the Guilliman, I failed.
Yes. Okay.
So no OC there.
No OC there, so you only have the one from the.
Yep. So we tie.
We tie, but I have a way of getting rid of it. So I can shoot one of them backwards.
Yeah.
Try to kill you there, and you'll have no OC, and I take that away.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Blaze Cannon.
That was clutch. I
Yep.
mean, I owed you one Battle Shock fail because you
At least
failed,
one.
You failed a pretty clutch one too.
Yep.
So
The Caladius, big cannons into Guilliman because we want him dead regardless.
what?
I want him
No.
dead.
No.
I want the Primarch dead. And then the underslung cannons into the. We're going to throw them into the Stern Guard.
Makes sense. You just need to volume them.
Yep. So Stern Guard first. I get 2 hits, no sustained out of that.
Okay.
Looking for 3s. 1 wound, AP1.
Stern Guard. Okay. No, I take it.
Okay.
1 damage.
Just 1 damage.
Okay. So 1 has 1 wound remaining.
Blaze Cannon into Guilliman. It hit twice.
Nice.
Cool. Mike McCogue shows up with 20 Play on Tabletop memberships. Thanks so much. If you received one of those, make sure to go link your Discord account to your YouTube account and then check out our backlog of all the cool members only stuff. Thank you, Mike McCogue, for 20 Play on memberships.
1.
D6 plus 2. Only 3.
Okay. Down to 3
So
ones
Guilliman
remaining.
lives.
Yeah.
And this is why I'd rather force out the save there, because I knew there was a chance he didn't die. So the battle shock on him was bigger than just trying to leave him
100%.
alive.
Yeah.
All right, now for the Virtus Praetors.
Guilliman's down to 3 wounds remaining after the tank shot him.
Unlikely, but I want to check this anyways. Yep, they don't have the keyword. Great.
So
What
Hurricane
else am I gonna
Bolters
speed?
now into Stern Guard.
Mm-hmm.
They all have 3 ups because your Hurricane Bolters from whatever. No, there's
AP1.
um
Actually, be 4 ups.
you force 4 ups wherever.
Yeah.
My infiltrators have a 6 up Feel No Pain.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to be clear, Movin, are you within 3 of the center?
Yeah.
I know that
Nope.
was the
Oh
intent.
no.
Nope.
Why?
Because you've not gone any farther?
Nope, not without
Oh,
advancing.
for area denial.
For area denial.
Yeah, he
Not
wanted
without
to, He wanted
advancing.
to shoot his guns.
Um,
Oh, as in, you need to shoot.
I'm
one
gonna
of them.
no. I'm gonna try and yeah. I need to try and charge the Inceptor
Okay.
because that'll put me in. Guilliman can't. I didn't advance. That's why I didn't advance because I wanted
Okay.
the
So
ability
your
to shoot
Hurricane
into it.
Bolters and take
All
out.
my Hurricane Bolters. I'm going to spend the 1 command point here for Archaeotech munitions.
Okay.
Decisions. No, I'm not going to spend it on Archaeotech munitions. I want to keep it in the pocket for a reroll charge.
Charge. Got it.
Yep. So just 12 Hurricane Bolter shots into the Stern Guard veterans.
Are you able to charge past Guilliman?
Should be able to that way. That's why I need.
But
I need
you can't enter within. You can't walk through
Yeah.
my engagement.
That's what I
so
mean.
you'll
I'd have to go
charge.
around, which is why I want to keep the command point because I'm
Because
going
it's
to
gonna
need
be
a
long
longer charge.
Got it. Okay.
So all the Hurricane Bolters into Stern Guard.
Got it. I'm sweating. Is anyone else sweating? This is really, really
Hit with everything.
Well, you're wearing a hoodie.
Oh yeah, I guess that's it.
Looking for 4s because you're T4.
I'm T4. Yeah.
Twin linked. Just 2 more, so you have 9 saves to make.
9 saves. Got it.
9 4-ups.
On the Stern Guard.
Yep.
Okay. You kill. They're 1 damage each, so that
2 damage
kills.
each.
Oh,
Oh, they're 2 damage
okay,
each.
so that kills the one with 2 wounds.
Yep. That's 3 more 4. So you lose 5 total.
5 total. Yeah.
I don't know which 5 you want to pick.
I mean,
Probably the ones furthest away.
these 2 for sure.
Yep.
And then 5 total, right?
Yep.
So
it's
then
3 more.
the one that's not on the objective, 2 within 2, so just that one in the back there.
This one.
Yeah. Because you still can't see me there. no matter what you do. Because I've
Yep,
got
it's definitely gonna be hard to do.
yeah. It should be one more dead.
Oh, one more dead. Who do you want?
The one in the that guy. Sure.
Okay. Shooting's done. Shooting's done. Shooting's done.
Mm-hmm.
Charges.
Yes.
First one, because this is the big one, and if I don't make it, it's pretty much over.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move this out of the way real quick. Go around and over. I'm gonna need an 8 because I get 7 past the wall and then 1 to go that way.
Okay.
So we're gonna say
Yeah,
I need
because
an
you
8.
have to do a wide berth to get outside
Yep.
of Guilliman's engagement range. Here we
Witch
go.
Seekers
Yep. You need
charging
it.
the Inceptor.
Yes.
They fail.
Okay.
This is why I saved that command point.
Got it. 7
I
fails.
don't think a 7 does it.
Because you do have to.
Yeah. Well, that's
Well, he can't go within 1
yeah.
inch. So he
Well,
has
that's
to
a
go,
1 inch there. So that's 6.
Oh,
I
This
think
is
I
so
might
close.
be
The
able to
movement
still do
cannot
it.
pass within an inch of Guilliman.
You
You have to land within 1,
charges,
right? And I
Yeah.
got
And
a
he's got
7.
to end within 1.
yep. As long as you don't pass within an inch of me. So that's
He can't go through his engagement
so that's half
while
an
he's
inch
charging.
to get there.
Sure.
Sure.
Oh my, this is tight.
And 6.5. I think that gets me past the wall.
Okay.
Just barely, but
He's just making it in.
Okay.
whew, and you can't intervene, which is nice. And now I have to do this because I
Which
did
is
not-
weird. Gilliman's just like watching these sisters walk in front of him, going, "This is okay. This is fine."
Like, this is fine. this is fine.
He's like, "You got this, Dave."
For one of them to make the multi-charge, I need a 6.
Okay.
Bikes are going to multi-charge both units, the Stern Guard and the Infiltrators.
Okay.
Need the 6 to multi-charge.
Yes.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. You got in.
He's in, and then we're just going to keep him on this side.
Got it.
Okay.
Eileen, I'm still toying that objective. Still there.
I need those Witch Seekers to survive.
Okay.
Or kill the Infiltrator or Inceptor outright.
One of the two. Yeah.
One of the two. Let's start with the Inceptor. Or sorry, the Sisters.
Okay.
I hit all 4 times.
Nice. We're on 5s probably.
6s probably.
Really? Are they only strength 3?
They're only strengths at 3.
Okay. So you need 6s.
6s! There's 1. Just 1.
Okay. Well, I could feel it.
3 up.
I don't feel it.
You don't fail it.
Okay. Now
Spikes.
your spikes.
Sustained hits.
Mhm.
I'm going to split these attacks.
Okay.
I need to split these attacks,
You do.
actually.
Yeah.
So 5 into the Infiltrators, 5 into the
Stern guard.
Stern Guard. Let's start with the Infiltrators.
Okay.
Just 1 going back in. It's just the 5. Oh my god, you guys are killing me here. Winning on 2s, though, because Strength 7 plus Lance.
Mhm.
Only 3.
Okay.
AP 2, 2 damage each, though.
Yep. 5 ups. So I make 1.
Okay.
And then there's 2 damage each.
2 damage each.
Okay.
Feel pain.
He feels it. And
One of them's gonna live with 1.
yep, you only kill
Yep.
1. So we'll kill the one in the back. So I've still
Yep.
got.
So you still got 4 OC on there.
Mhm.
And then the Stern Guard.
Okay.
1 extra gets back in there.
Mm-hmm.
Also 2s.
All of them.
Nope, just 5.
Okay.
AP 2, 2 damage each.
4 ups. Oh no. You kill 4.
Yep, Bodyguard are dead.
Yep.
But the Infiltrators... Oh, no, sorry,
No,
Bodyguard.
there's still
1 there.
left. Yep.
Rorschach, thank you
So
for the 10
you'll
gifted
still auto see me
memberships.
there. We're just going to knock them over.
Yeah.
They take a nap.
Sure.
Take a nap.
I'll probably like be able to. What I wanted to.
Oh,
do
did
is
you want to stay in combat?
keep 1 so that the Cyphers can go and fight.
Yep. So he'll stay in combat.
Yeah.
And then...
And that one's.
Yep. That was 4, right?
I think there was one that was closer to the bikes to Cyphers because Cyphers can't reach him now. So
Yeah.
if there's one
Yeah,
there.
put him there. And
And
then
then-
he'll pile in that way.
Yeah.
And you take
Okay,
him
thank
instead. But I don't think we need to fight anymore because
That
I
is-
did not take that objective away from you. I want to see if the sisters live. Punch the sisters.
Okay, here we go. I hit you twice.
Yep. Need those threes.
2 3s.
They live.
Okay.
All right. But with that, not killing enough of the infiltrators hurt.
Because you will only score mini secure.
No, I'll still hold big secure because I've got 1, 2.
Yeah. Oh,
I need 2.
Yep.
So I will get 5 points for
Thank
secure.
you, Stoko.
But you don't get area denial.
Actually,
I think I do get area denial because you're outside of 3.
But
so I'll get a
six-
mini area.
Yeah, you get the mini area.
Yeah, so it's going to be 7 points on secondaries there. I will score 13 on primary. So that's 20 points to whatever my current score is.
58 to 63.
Yeah.
Is that
5
the
points.
score?
That's
Or
it.
was it 58 to 63?
37 and 21. The extra primary at the end
58.
because of the 13. And it's literally 10-point secondary is the difference.
Yep.
Because 7 on the last turn on your 14 puts you to 21. That is a 5-point game.
Well
Kills
played.
the infiltrators.
Well played.
Oh,
Good game.
Ooh.
the much maligned infiltrators. Oh, they're this, they're that, they're attacks. They one-tack the game. And it doesn't
Yep.
matter which unit it is. That last unit is all that really matters. That, gentlemen, what a showing. It looked bleak for a moment there, but the battle shock on Guilliman and being able to just walk past him and go, nah, we're going to go punch your aggressor in the head. Even if they didn't punch him in the head, they still took it away. Mike McCogue with 20 memberships again.
Oh, thank you
dude.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Coming in hot right at the end. What a rematch. Honestly, I feel that movement had you drawn some better secondaries in the beginning, it would have been
Yeah,
a big
yeah.
big
The
difference. And you
early
were
draws
forced to
hurt.
come out and play, but I think you both played it extremely well. Neither one of you wanted to expose, and Tack, you made a comment during the turn. This is why we didn't bring our stuff out, because we knew we were going to lose it. Rorschach coming in hot with another 10 members.
thank you, Rorschach.
Thank you guys so much. Folks, this was brought to you by Level Up Merchandising, merch.playontabletop.com. Last chance to get 10% off, code HOTPOT at merch.playontabletop.com. We thank them for their support. Get the cool tape measures, the hats, and all that jazz. If you were gifted one of those memberships that are flying through the chat right now, make sure to thank that person in chat and then link your account to your Discord with your YouTube email. And of course, go check out all the cool stuff like our Crusade series, our cool narrative stuff. We've got another Crusade starting soon as well. Such a fun series that. And then of course, all the neat stuff in the background. I'm going to throw it back to the table now to get some thoughts from our players and go through chat and ask a couple of questions. Gentlemen, what were your MVPs in that game?
Ooh.
I don't know if, like, in this one in particular, I would say that it was the entire army composition coming together,
Yeah.
coming out to play when there was points to be had, not engaging when there was no points to be had.
Yeah.
Because as JT alluded to, as I said earlier in the game, anything that kind of stuck its neck out
Was going to die.
was going to die.
Right? And that's why we waited so long to have both our tanks show up. And I needed to pull both of them out when I did. But we saw what happened, right? Eradicators picked them up, but then I immediately returned fire and took out the
yeah.
repulsor.
So I would say it's really hard to say that there's a single MVP, though. Okay, you know what? Because we have
Actually, you know what?
Guilliman one-shotting an entire squad of Custodes with Draxus was amazing.
That was amazing. And you know what? I got to give it to the Witch Seekers.
Yep.
They come out of nowhere and just like, no. And then go punch or try to go punch
I like how they just like
Inceptor.
mosey on through a Primarch going, hey, Guilliman, and then just go and punch his friend.
I feel like they didn't even acknowledge
Shaq
him.
again with 10 memberships. Sorry to
Wow.
interrupt you guys.
Thank you.
But I don't think the sisters actually said anything. Just walked
No.
by real quiet.
Yeah.
Probably gave him a stern look.
Just like that look like that. What's that end of what was it? Umbrella Academy, where they're both looking at each other. That whole meme is exactly
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Guilliman's like looking down at them, going like, "Are you really doing this in front of me?" And they're like, "Yep, yep."
And the fact that they battle shocked Guilliman of all
There-
things.
that was huge too. Yeah. Battle Shocks played a big part in this,
It really
right?
did.
Because the Warwind battle shocking here and not giving you the feel pain,
Yep.
and then you battle shocking Guilliman gave you such a good chance
Yeah.
at winning.
It actually
this
gave me
game.
the second. It gave me the middle, which was huge.
Yeah.
Those infiltrators, though. I think what I would have maybe done a little differently is with this unit, I probably should have taken all the shots into the infiltrators.
taken them out,
and then
killed.
gone melee into the
Yeah.
the stern guard. I think I should have done that a little differently instead of.
It's just whether or not there was enough melee to take out with all the 4-pin bombs there.
I think it would have been better with the focused 10 attacks versus going with 5 and 5. I think that's where it hurt.
Right.
I think you guys both played it very brilliantly. I mean, there's smart plays by both of you. You know, risky gamble, the up-down with the Terminators was smart. Suddenly, I'm not here anymore, and I've already sticking the objective, and I've used my chaff to hold an objective so you don't have to worry about it. Couple that with the early play with a Whirlwind. I'm going to target this mean-nothing unit that you're going to use for utility as my first oath, and then the second oath is going to come to the unit that I want you to bring out in the open so that I can full re-roll to overwatch it. Like, there was just such smart play and understanding what your armies did. It was really fun to watch, guys. I think you guys both played a fantastic game. 5 points is exactly what I expect. Like, that's literally, I figured 8 points max, and it was 5. What a fantastic game, gentlemen. Well played. There's some questions about making a rat-flavored AdMech army tack.
It's actually in my it's in the bin of things I need to do. What has happened, and I'll address this really quickly. What's happened is PlayOn has, with everyone's support, is such a big studio now. And we have big plans. We want to do a lot of things in 2026. We're, I think, 16 staff at this
with
point.
more
I think
memberships.
that's about right. With the latest edition of Michael.
With the latest edition of Michael, we have grown to about 16 people, which puts me in a precarious position of not painting, not playing as often, and literally doing paperwork. And kind of just having to do kind of all the leadership, administrative stuff that I need to do. So what I'm hoping for is I'm hoping that any paint projects that I'm part of needs to kind of go downstairs to the paint team, and hopefully they're able to help me out because I am not painting as much as I used to be. And I'm actually kind of sad about that because that was kind of my favorite part of the hobby.
I know, that was one of those things where I still remember there was plenty of times where it's Tack and me here on the weekend.
Listen to music, just
And
going
just
to
painting.
Just painting. So much fun. But yeah. Was there any other last minute questions there, JT?
I think that's about it for the questions. Some questions about the tape measure. You can always go to merch.playontabletop.com. Hey, Global, thank you for the gifted memberships. Merch.playontabletop.com. 10% off. Code HOTPOT. Michael's going mad. I really wish you could get him as a lemur. I'm going to petition to actually make him as a lemur. Maybe we can have him genetically modified and changed into a lemur. That would be nice. Tack is going to hunt for that now. But I think that's it from all of us here at the studio, unless Moobin, Tack, Owen, unless you guys have any final thoughts to share. I think that pretty much covers us. Oh, look at that. It's the meerkat Michael. Woo-hoo!
And the lemur. We do have a lemur.
And the lemur. Oh, I love
these are not for sale.
Do we maybe give these away if we do a charity stream?
Ridiculous live stream.
You know
we
what?
might have to do that.
You know what? That is a great idea. There is one more live stream during Michael's Gone Mad sale. We will give these t-shirts away.
Oh, there is one more? I thought it was done this weekend.
His sale goes to December 6th.
Oh, it is going to December 6th. Oh, I lied to you guys for 3 hours. It's till December 6th.
And next Friday is not December 6th.
No, I think next Friday is the 6th. First is the 7th. Saturday is the 6th.
Okay, so next live stream. Don't miss the next live stream. We are going to give away a beautiful Michael Gone Mad
t-shirt. Are we going to give it away
t-shirt.
then? Oh.
Yes.
I should probably get Michael's permission for this.
No.
I don't need his permission.
No.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Hey,
we're going
man.
to do it anyway.
Hey, he signed that contract. His face is part of the merch now. It's all good.
Yep.
I think we should give away one of those, and the other one we should do a big charity drive for. That could be kind of fun. We'll sort that, folks. But Tack, Mubin, well played. Any final thoughts for the audience?
Thanks for watching. That was a long one. I know that the start was a little slow.
Yeah, it was.
But hopefully you watch all the way to the end. Mubin, that was well played. That was a great.
That was a hell of a game.
All right. Thank you, Owen. Thank you, JT. Thank you, Mubin. Thank you, PlayOn team. And until we see you next time in the far-flung future of a grim, dark place. PlayOn.
Oh, you
PlayOn.
rat.